folks, we're back again for your brutal back rep viewing pleasure. We have the dog bone and the operatic war doing the operatic war dance.
Kung Fu Ork.
Are you doing some kung fu fighting?
Yes.
Ork food.
Ork style.
Deadly.
Yeah.
Ork food.
Deadly martial prowess.
You know ork food. So you've got a new list today, haven't you?
I do.
Mr. Beard.
It's actually a list that might do quite well, potentially. Got some new units. Got some new strategies, some new tactics.
What, of the tabletop variety?
Who'd have thought?
Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought?
I'm never going to get tired of that joke.
No. And then conversely, you have a new list. This is a new version of the Brotherhood of the Bone.
Brotherhood of the Bone. That sounds like something else entirely.
Does it? Okay.
It's Brotherhood of the Wolf.
Brotherhood of... Oh, the Wolf. Okay.
Yeah.
Great
Yeah,
film.
yeah.
Highly recommend it, folks.
Yeah. It's a homage, actually.
To the film.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who's Mark the Cascos in your force then?
That's not important.
It's
just the name.
Not
It's just the name.
A great
Other than
homage
that,
then, isn't
yeah,
it?
other than that, there's absolutely nothing to... Yeah, it's almost like, it's a homage. And then I should follow that up with no follow-up
But
questions,
actually,
please.
it's not really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As
So,
long as-
so you've got Beyond the Fell-Handed in this list.
Yes!
You've got some Dreadnoughts.
Old Man Winter.
Old Man Winter himself. And of course, Cadmus Bane returns.
Of course he does. He's never
Now,
far.
For you Tactica fans, this is two murder-based, aka assault-based armies, smashing each other in the face, battling over an orc village in the wilderness. The Space Wolves out on a mission to hunt some orc. So very exciting. I think this will be a brutal game.
I think so too.
A very fun game. So let's get on with these lists. They're coming up next. Welcome to the Operatic War, courtesy of...
War Boy. Little War Boy.
That's great. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So,
I'm just going to leave it. There's nothing. There's moments of comic genius where you just can't add anything.
no,
You're just going to let it go.
that's it. Full stop.
Yeah.
So, Warboy,
Yes.
would you care to tell us what's in your list today? Sir?
Sure. Starting from the top. Gazgul's back, everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Hooray!
The war boss.
Yeah, he is leading the force today. He is very much on top of the battle wagon, yelling at the top of his voice to wreak war upon the universe. And that's my list! See you next
Just
time!
him by himself.
Yeah. So Gazgul, I think, has got. He's sort of. I don't know. In the book, he's sort of like brushed over a little bit. I think in the old index, but he's pretty good. He comes with what he comes with, but he does grant any infantry models within 6 inches the ability to advance and charge, and also grants an additional attack. In combat with anyone in 6 inches, so he's very much
awesome.
Yeah, he's got a nice little boost. He's got a 2-up save, 4-up invuln. It's pretty tasty. I like him.
That's
He can
decent.
stay.
Yeah, I
He can
really like
stay.
that.
Yeah. Next HQ wise, we have a big mech who's in front of him there. He is a nice cheapy addition. The reason I'll take him, I'll go into later, but he does have a custom force field which grants a 5-up invuln to any units completely within 8 inches. So if there's like a big mob of boys and they're not within 8, the whole unit doesn't get it. It's just within that radius.
Right.
But it is nice to get that little 5-up invuln.
Yeah.
We've also got a classic choice. We've got the War Boss on a war bike. He comes with his Power Claw, Combi Scorch, and an Attack Squig. The Attack Squig is free, but it's optional. Why wouldn't you take the Attack Squig?
He's going to take it.
He's going to take it anyway. Of course he's going to take it. So those are my HQ choices. Troops-wise, I've got 3 units of boys. Classic. Boys, sluggers and choppers. Choppers grant additional attack, bit like a chainsaw, so lots and lots of attacks. The fun thing with that is if they're within 6 inches of Gazgul and they're in combat, each boy gets 4 attacks.
That's messed up.
Woo!
Yeah, it's real
So
good.
that's fun. All of the boy units have got a boss knob with Combi Scorcher and Power Claw. Classic loadout. Elite's choice, we've got 2 units of Burner Boys.
Nice, new units.
New units. Anyone looking on demand, used them in a previous game. I rate them. I think they're pretty good.
Yeah.
They don't get the full D6 automatic hits, but I've got 10 of them, and they have D3 automatic hits. Automatic hits on Orks, in my opinion, is pretty good.
Yeah.
So, yes, we'll see how they get on today. The Mega Knobs are back, using them slightly differently this time. So I've gone for one big unit. So I've got 5 Mega Knobs in a unit, 3 of which have Power Claws and Combi Scorchers, 2 of which have got the double kill saws. So killy saws, Power Claws, for days.
It's nice.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's 5 of them rather than the usual 3 in unit that I've taken in the past. I want to have a nice big blob. They'll be riding with Gazgul and the big mech for their invuln and save. Moving on, we've got... What else have I got? Oh yeah, the War Bikers is a fast attack choice. I've got 9 War Bikers with a boss knob with a Power Claw, big man in front riding the compensator. What else is left? Ah yes, dedicated transports. I've got 4 trucks with a big shooter and a wrecking ball. And finally, as a fast attack, I've got the battle wagon, and all that has on it is a big shooter and the death roller. Now, thank you to the people that commented in the last video about me using the death roller incorrectly. Apologies. Turns out that the death roller allows you to add 3 to hit rolls, not add 3 attacks. Apologies. However, that is pretty good because it's a high strength vehicle, and essentially it's going to be hitting on duos.
Which is nice.
So yeah, that is your lot.
And what detachment is that we're running here?
So we're running a battalion.
Okay.
And we're also running a Vanguard, which is 3 elites, which are 2 units of the Burner Boys and a unit of Mega Knobs. And the big mech is acting as the HQ for the Vanguard detachment.
Cool. So you have a total of 7 command points. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. Let's see what the Brotherhood of the Wolf then have to take on with this Orc menace that's coming up next. Now here we are in the Wolf's lair. Woof woof. What have we got?
Oh right.
Woof
So
woof.
I'm running. Excuse me. These are a very deadly,
Very serious army.
serious army.
Yeah. All you Space Wolf fans.
Yeah. Woof.
That's right.
You're a Space Wolf fan, aren't you?
No.
Like, every time I bring it up, I've just got to listen to it. It goes on and on.
It's a shame. Like I actually used to be a massive Space Wolves fan.
Until you
And
read this
I'll
in
get
the
all
book.
of the hate comments here. I read Prospero Burns and I was like, you know what? No justification for that. Sorry.
Yeah. I don't.
Just
well,
put me off them. Heresy put me off them. I was like, these guys are awesome. And then I was like, you have no honour.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we can just say that we just purged the weak because they're no longer necessary in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, that's what sounds like a true Space Wolf player would say.
Well, that's funny
Over
that.
to you, sir.
Funny that. Okay, so I'm running 3 detachments today. I'm running a Vanguard detachment. I'm running a Outrider detachment, and I'm also running the Supreme Commander detachment. So that gives me some pretty sweet command points, actually. So we'll start with the Supreme Commander detachment. So I've got 3 choo-choos. I have 3 trains which I'm bringing to this battle.
It's the pain train.
The pain train.
Am I right?
Oh, you're not wrong. Right, we get to the list. I'm trying very hard. If I'm not interrupting myself, I'm being interrupted by you guys. So, you know, if you could just be quiet, please. So, my 3 HQ choices for the Supreme Commander detachment. We've got Bjorn the Fell-Handed. Who's an absolute beast. I'm just going to go through his rules here really quickly because, quite frankly, I'm just disgusted and really excited about using him. So, essentially, he's got the Ancient Tactician, rather.
The ancient tenacity.
I read it originally as tenacity.
Sounds like an
so I was
ancient realm of somewhere.
yeah, well, that's
Ancient Tenacia.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the kingdom of Tenacia. With the ancient tactician rule, if your army is battle forged, which it is, you receive 1 additional command point if it includes Bjorn the Fell-Handed, which is so cool.
He's turned up.
He just rocks up and goes, "Here you go, you take that." And I go, "Well, thank you very much. That's lovely." He's also got Last of the Company of Russ. So you can reroll hit rolls of 1 for friendly Space Wolves units that are within 6 of this model. Legendary Tenacity. So this is where I got confused, everyone. So roll a d6. Each time Bjorn the Fell-Handed loses a wound. On a 5, that wound is not lost.
Brutal.
Ah,
So good.
he's such a
I actually
weapon.
like him as a character.
I think he's great.
And I like Ragnar Black. I'm not sure I'm talking story wise, and I like Ragnar Blackmane too. So I don't hate all the Space Wolves.
Yeah.
He's so sleepy.
Yeah.
So old time.
Be good.
I'm pretty sure he's far more menacing.
Yeah. So he's got the Hellfrost Cannon, Heavy Flamer, and the True Claw loadout. The True Claw is so good.
Yeah.
So it's strength +5, so it'll make it strength 13, -4, d6 wounds, and I can re-roll all failed wound rolls with this weapon, and he has 5 attacks. So there's a potential to do 30 wounds.
He's messed up. Can you dig it?
I really wanna showdown with Gazgul. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so then for the rest of that, I mean, I can't believe I've only told you about 1 unit. We've got a Rune Priest on a bike, and then we've got Cadmus Bane, the Wolf Lord, on a Thunderwolf.
And is he the warlord in this?
Yes, he is. Of course he is. He's always going to be the Warlord. I was a little bit torn. I go, do I let the Fell-Handed have a turn? Not in the Brotherhood of the Wolf, baby. He's been invited here by Cadmus. That's how this rolls. So he's obviously a Wolf Lord on a Thunderwolf. So he's got a Storm Shield and a Thunderhammer as well. And he's got the Jarl of Fenris special rule, which is reroll 1s to hit at any time, which is quite cool. So that's one detachment. That's a Supreme Command detachment. The second one, so the Outrider detachment. For my HQ, I've got a Rune Priest on a bike again. So I've got 2 Rune Priests in here. I haven't used the Psychic with these guys yet, so I'm quite excited to do that. And then we've got the Thunderwolf Cavalry. So I've got 3 units. The Thunderwolf Cavalry Pack Leader has a Thunderhammer and Storm Shield. And now the Cavalry now have a Frost Sword and Storm Shields because of the recent FAQ. You can no longer have chain swords and storm shields on your Thunderwolf Cavalry.
Yeah.
It's a bit weird.
If anyone
Seems
out
like
there,
an odd one. I don't know if it's a mistake or like it's a deliberate omission, but it just seems odd because they are in the kit, so it's not. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to.
I mean, it doesn't. I mean, it's sure it takes away an extra attack from them. But I don't. But like for example, with the Frost Sword now is strength 6 -3, 1 for 7 points. So the only thing I can think of is they just thought that the cavalry you might want to have to pay more for them for what they do.
Maybe that is the reasoning.
But
or it might be a mistake. I don't know.
So you'll see that these models all have chainswords still on there. Now this may pain some of you. I understand that. But until I get the Codex, I'm not snipping my army. Just not going to do it. So in case they fix it or something like that, or I can see the reason for it. So
I would also encourage everyone out there to do the same.
Do
What
exactly
Mike's
the
done.
same.
It's like
Yeah.
wait until you
Just
go
in
there before you
case.
start
Just
stuff off.
because I understand that it's a bit. I believe the term is WYSIWYG.
Yes.
But you know, also if I just snipped all these off and went and bought all these extra bits.
Yeah, then you found out actually. Oh no, they can have chainswords and
because
stuff.
The loadout I would have would be chainswords
to save the points, right?
To save the points, because in my other list, my more competitive list, which has the storm fangs in there, it kind of mucks that up a bit. So it's still good, it's still very good actually, but it's not as good.
Yeah.
But we'll play that again at another time. I mean, this list as well is not. It has some serious flaws in it. As far as taking on like being an all-comers list, there are some lists which would absolutely steamroll this. But I thought, given what we're coming up against,
it should be a lot of fun.
It should be a lot of fun. And then the last one I've got is the the Vanguard detachment. So for my HQ, I've got actually 2 Iron Priests on a Thunderwolf, which you can do. And then I've got 2 Dreadnoughts. And they have the Great Claw with Stormbolter and Multi-Melters on them. And then I've got Murderfang, who's also an absolute beast.
Love
He can re-roll his charge rolls as well, which is quite cool. And the Murder Claws are Strength ×2, so they'll be Strength 12, AP -3, and a flat 3 damage. And you can re-roll failed wounds with those weapons as well. And he also has 5 attacks.
Wow.
Tasty.
Yeah, these Dreadnoughts are incredible. So I've been very, as soon as I came up with this list last night, we were talking about it and figuring it all out, and I came up with this, and I've been raring to go. I'm good to go, guys. I'm powered
Are you good
up.
to go?
I'm good to go.
Okay. Then.
So that gives me 7 command points as well.
Nice.
Because of Bjorn there. So yeah, this is going to be really fun. I'm really excited about it.
Would you like to prove how good you are to go with a little howl?
Sure. I mean, you put me on the spot a bit here, okay?
Mission complete. And here we are on the battlefield. Forces deployed. The Ork Horde. The war boss himself. This is Gazgul's personal residence here on this planet. It's one of his smaller abodes. This is one of the outer worlds he's got on his budding Orc empire. But today he has rallied his forces in this village unexpectedly and hurriedly as the Space Wolves have descended planet-side, riding their ferocious wolves. Apparently there are no wolves on Fenris. Whoever said that was a liar. And they are now facing off against the Orc menace. So the mission is a Maelstrom mission. We're playing tactical escalation, and that's represented by these objectives which are strewn about the battlefield here. One by the mech shop, one by one of these noble big knob huts there, one in the center, one over here, and where's the other one hiding? Ah, there we go, there's one here. Okay, so we've also got, should be noted, a Space Wolf Dreadnought in the Squig pen.
Yeah, he's just having a little play, making some new friends. Yay!
So, that's the forces, the mission tactical escalation, so starting with 1 Maelstrom card each, and then going up as the turns go up as well. And the deployment map is the, which one's this called? The Spearhead Assault. Yeah, Spearhead Assault, exactly. So it's a bit like Hammer and Anvil, although you can actually deploy a little closer to each other in this one. So, currently, who finished deploying their forces first?
Me.
And that means that you get to go first, Mr. Beard.
Yes.
And are you happy with this life choice, sir?
I'm very happy with this life choice, yes.
And will you be attempting to seize the initiative today?
No.
Oh!
What?
No, I'm not.
Oh, God.
Why not?
I don't think it's a good idea right now.
Tactics, is it?
Perhaps.
So, there we go. No seizing of the initiative. So sorry about that, sports fans.
Yeah.
Looks like we're about to go straight into Orks turn 1. That's coming up next. Team, the Orks have screamed into action here. End of the movement phase, turn 1. Objective wise, he drew a single card. Secure objective 4 as part of this tactical escalation. There it is. And where is objective 4 on this battlefield, Mr. Beard?
The perfect position, all over here, in amongst all them wolves.
Oh dear. Well, I suppose that just gives you extra incentive to get up the board as quickly as you can.
Yeah, that move.
Now, will you have much of a first turn? I mean, do you even have anything in range with your guns?
I've got a few Daka guns, but that's about it.
Let's see, and you advanced with what? Did you advance with everything? Or
I
just a
advanced,
couple of things?
I didn't actually move that far because I didn't want to go too far and get immediately
Get
charged.
counter-charged.
in turn
Yeah,
1.
wouldn't have been nice,
So
would
the
it?
only thing I've advanced is this truck here.
Let's see, just to keep up with the
Kardashians.
hordes that keep... Okay. To keep up with the Kardashians. Okay, so on that somewhat dubious note, I will move on to the shooting phase coming up next. Here we go, folks. We've got 2 Orc bikers in range of the Thunderwolf cavalry unit here. Twin Dagger guns. So 6 shots apiece. We're opening up in the shooting phase here. And we've got the 2 in range, 18-inch range. We'll go for it.
Hitting on 5s.
He's sitting on 5s. Okay, he's got 3 hits there.
And then I'm it's strength 5 versus toughness 5, so needing 3s to wound. It's 3 wounds.
Strength 5 versus toughness 5, so 4s to wound.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
But still
3 wounds. Nonetheless.
Shooting already.
So 3 ups. Because of Storm Shields.
Oh! Oh!
I thought your luck could
Alright,
go back.
I'm gonna use a command point.
I thought your luck could go
I'm gonna use a command point on one of those.
Okay.
Yeah, okay,
Right,
so one
gets one.
One has 1 wound left.
Otherwise, one
Jeez.
would have been slain right off the bat.
Yeah, that would have been brutal.
The orcs are like,
I can't believe it, I hit! Look at that!
Opening up with this truck now. Big shooter, 36-inch range into the Thunderwolf Cav unit.
needing 5s.
It's got a hit.
1, needing 4s. Yes.
It's a wound. So
1
4.
wound. Kill him.
No, not today, Satan.
He makes the save. Okay.
Battle Wagon's going to do the same thing.
Okay, battle
With big
wagon now.
shooter. 5s.
Big shoot up.
2
2
needing
hits.
4s.
Double wound. Beard rolling like a boss.
Things are changing around here.
Yeah.
8th edition. Oh! No, come on. Rerolls that. Kills 1 and a wound carries over. Orc shooting. Who said it's bad? Okay. What else?
So this truck is going to shoot into the Dreadnought.
Okay, yeah.
With
So
its
the
big
truck
shooter.
here gets to that Dreadnought.
Yeah,
Just
so,
on the corner you can see.
3 shots, needing 5s.
No hits
Nada.
there.
This truck advanced, so that is not going to be shooting.
Okay.
This truck's going to do the same thing.
Okay, same target.
Needing 5s again. Nope.
No hits. Okay.
And that is my shooting done.
So that's your shooting.
That's my turn done, in
That's your
fact.
turn done. So there we go. Just a little bit of small arms fire. I don't believe it's possible for you to fail. No, it's not, because your leadership 8 or 9. So, okay, so no morale. Now, are you going to hold on to secure objective 4 or are you discarding?
Absolutely not. I'm going to discard that
He's
right
discarding
now.
it. Okay, so no points scored, no first blood scored, no morale checks forced. But considering the little that he had in range, he's actually done quite well, really, to kill a Thunderwolf and wound another. Let's see what the Space Wolves do now. It's their turn 1 coming up next. However, before we go on to Space Wolves turn 1, because the big shooter is actually an assault weapon, he can actually advance and shoot it, albeit at a -1.
I travelled into the future and saw the comments telling me I'm wrong, so I've remembered.
So he does
I
need
had that
6s.
earlier on.
6s.
No.
No hits. Okay, so Space Wolves turn 1 coming up next. Tensions are high here at the end of the movement phase with the Space Wolves. All of the Dreadnoughts and, of course, the Thunderwolf Cavalry storming into around the Gazkul Thraka's main place of living here. They're about to storm into the Orc village square, and I believe we will see some early charges in this game. We do have at least 2 units that have a realistic chance of making it into combat this turn, so that means the blood and guts will really start. Now, objective wise, what card did you draw, Bone?
Let's do that right now.
Okay. Defend objective 6. Isn't that the objective?
Let's do this objective right here.
It's that objective right there. So by some weird happy accident, Bone has inadvertently gone to defend that objective.
Yeah, that was my plan all along.
Of course. So if he keeps a unit there within 3 inches of it this turn, and then there is still a unit there at the end of Beard's turn, then he will get 2 points for that, which could be something. But in the meantime, it will be the shooting phase coming up next. He does have some multi-melters. Of course, you've got 2 Rune Priests there. Okay, so Psychic phase coming up next. And as we open with the Psychic phase, the heavens themselves open. This Rune Priest casts Tempest's Wrath on the Orc biker unit. So talk us through this, Bone. What is it?
If manifested, pick an enemy unit within 18 inches of the Psyker. Your opponent must subtract 1 from any hit rolls they make for that unit until the start of your next Psychic phase.
And that's any hit rolls, so that would mean also combat, which is big. Okay, cool. Let's do this.
That'll do it.
Okay,
7 goes up.
7, and Beard doesn't have any Psyker's in his force, so he cannot deny. Is that your psychic phase complete?
That's it. I'm not going to cast Smite because the closest to these guys, and that would maybe potentially stuff up my charge.
Right, doesn't want to increase his charge. Okay, so then we are straight into the shooting phase coming up next. It's multi-melter time. This dreadnought opens up across the battlefields, firing a thermal ray into the truck. Oh, it's the battle wagon he's gone for.
Wagon, yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Yep, so 3s. Yep,
It's a hit.
So strength 8 on the melter.
The toughness of your battle wagon, sir?
7.
It's 3s to wound.
No.
Oh.
1.
I can only reroll hit rolls of 1. Okay, that's fine. Cool. So we'll go to the next one.
You can re-roll hit rolls of 1.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So
Yeah.
you roll a 1 to wound.
Yeah,
Okay.
so not wounds.
Yep.
I'll go around here.
Okay. Second dreadnought opening up against that battle wagon. It is a hit.
Yep.
It is also a failed wound.
Good, good. I'm having a great start. Every time I play Beard, what have you become, you demon? It's taking my power.
What is his command point?
Huh?
What is his command point?
I don't know. Yeah, may as well. All
You're
let's do it.
offering tactical advice.
Let's do it. Let's
has been
do it.
accepted by the bone.
He's doing it on purpose!
Here we go, more shooting now. Potentially the last bit of shooting this phase. We have Bjorn.
Yeah.
Fell-handed, opening up the frost cannon.
Yeah, focused fire.
You targeting the battle wagon again?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Can't kill anything now anyway, so I may as well
No.
just hurt something. Okay,
Mr.
cool.
Bone. Bjorn.
Okay, so he is hitting on 2,
Yeah.
so that's fine.
And the strength of the frost is 8, so again it's just a 3 required. He's got the wound, he's got the wound. Okay.
Okay, so it's -4, there is no save.
There's
I'm
no
assuming.
save yet.
Well, I've got my file bin bomb for my custom force field.
Does the custom force field work even if you're within the vehicle?
It's a great question. Should we find out?
Yeah, okay. Mr. Beard has verified that it does indeed get 5+ invulnerable save, but it doesn't have its normal 9-inch aura bubble whilst mounted in the vehicle. But a 5+, Mr. Beard, is all you need to be somebody. Beard. What have you done with the real Beard?
I killed him.
That marks the end of the shooting phase. He could of course open with some bolters here, but he doesn't want to potentially risk a kill from the front and increase the charge range. So that means that we are going directly into the charge phase. Wolf time, people. Who's charging first?
Murder Fang.
Murder Fang.
Murder Fang.
And is he, of course, charging the bikers?
Yes.
Just for the audience clarification, yes, he is. So, Mr. Beard, you've got a rather large amount of Overwatch, I believe, to do here, because almost all your bikes might be in range now after he moved towards you.
Yeah.
Let's work that out. Bone has just said that's called tabletop tactics. It's controversial. Unfortunately, the Tempest's Wrath, forcing that -1 on any to hit roll, would mean that technically, despite having something like 70 odd shots, potentially could hit. They cannot hit, it's impossible on the Overwatch now, so that means that the Murder Fang is being concerned. What is the charge that you need?
8 with Murder Fang.
He needs an 8.
Yeah, and I can re-roll this.
Murder Fang has a reroll charge ability,
Yes.
does he? Okay.
Boss.
Because he's a boss!
Yes, he's a boss.
But he won't need it because, boom. Okay, he might need it. That would have been cool though, actually.
It would have been cool.
Oh, come on, please!
Understandably nervous.
After all of that,
here.
he can't not get in.
He's understandably nervous. Tension high in this Orc finish.
Oh,
No!
Even if I was to use a command point,
No.
I'd need a 6 to get in! Ah!
Moving swiftly on, we go to the Thunderwolf cavalry unit now, as Murder Fang falls over a rock on the way in.
Hopefully,
He's so enraged he can't even charge.
That's it.
No,
So
and then he
Too busy
poked
swiping
himself
the
in the eye, and now he's sitting there just feeling sorry for himself.
His dreadnought just sat down.
So many swear words wanting to be said right now. The venom in my heart, so big.
He needs a 7
7 now.
to make it into combat with me.
Hey.
6, 7,
Hey.
8. Okay, so the Thunderwolves do indeed make combat with the Orc bikers. That is something at least. Are there any other charges?
This dreadnought could get over here with a 10.
Okay. So he could make it to one of the trucks with a 10.
That's right.
Okay.
So, you can Overwatch this one?
Yeah.
So it's just a big shooter there.
Devastating Overwatch, some would say. See?
No hits. Okay.
So need a 10.
Can he make it?
Hey!
And
wow.
rolls an 11. So where the Murder Fang fails, other Dreadnought smashes through the Orc barriers there around the Warlord's abode and smashes into the truck. Okay, so that's it then. It's charge phase, or I should say assault phase, coming up next. Here it comes, the assault phase, and we have the teeth and crushing claws from the actual Wolfmen themselves, or I should say the Thunderwolf mounts rather, against the Orc bikers. So they're hitting first here.
Cool.
They hit on 3s. What's their strength?
5.
Okay, not bad.
So what's your toughness?
5.
Cool.
4s. It's got 2 wounds. And is there a rend on their claws?
-1, yeah.
Not bad. Okay. Armor save of those Orc bikers
4.
is
So
normally
needing
4,
5.
so 5s now.
Was it 2 that came through?
2.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 2 wounds down. Are
One
they
down.
2 wounds apiece?
They are indeed.
Okay, so one biker torn from his saddle. Do you want to remove
That one.
this one here?
Yes.
Okay, I'll take that for
Give
you.
him to me.
There you go.
Throw him against the wall.
He's going to be thrown against the wall. I don't advise that at home, folks.
Get out!
And then we have
The Frost Sword will go
Frost
with first.
Sword. Very
Now,
cool.
I said before that this was Strength 6. It's actually Strength 5. So,
Yeah.
apologies. I realised that when we were walking to Greg's.
We probably would have. We probably already would have had 50 comments now saying it's actually strength 5.
Yeah, which
okay.
brings me to my next point. Watch the whole thing before coming.
All right, here we go.
Right, so 2 attacks only now. He's on 3s, 2 hits.
2 hits.
1 wound.
It's a wound.
Any AP?
And it's a
Minus
-3, so they
Minus
have no
3?
save, so that is just 1 wound from one of the bikers
Good
taken.
lord.
Where would you like to take that from, Mr.
From
Beard?
the back.
Okay, so this one's on 1 wound.
Cool, now the Thunder Hammer. So I am hitting on 4s with this, but
Thunder Hammer.
because he's their captain, he gets 3 attacks.
Yes.
2 hits.
2 hits, and it's a -1 to hit, but he's hit anyway.
Yep.
Okay. And the strength.
8.
Okay.
So 3s.
It's got a wound.
Got a wound.
And that's also a -3, so that would actually just kill. It's normally flat damage of 3, right?
Yeah, so that kills 1, or that kills 2.
Well, unfortunately the wounds don't carry over though, right? Because it's still against the individual model, so it actually is beneficial for him to just remove that model. And Mr. Beard is nodding in agreement there. Next up, this Dreadnought now with the Great Wolf Claw. He's rocking 4 attacks against this truck.
So
See what you can do.
So 3s.
He's got 3 hits.
Cool, so it's strength 10.
Only strength 10, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
1 wound.
Brilliant. Then it's -3. Oh wait, I can reroll failed wound rolls. Apologies.
Sure thing.
With the Great Claw.
Yep.
Yep. Cool. So let's try that again. Okay, made no difference.
Unbelievable. Okay, so is it as flat? What's the damage, Bone?
D6.
It's D6 damage. Okay, and I believe there won't be a save on this truck unless it's got a 3+ save.
It's a
It's got a
minus
4
2.
plus save.
It's
Okay.
it's a -2, so you will get 6.
Ah, he gets a 6-up save. All right.
That's all I need. See?
And does the ramshackle rule help you at all here?
So Ramshackle, if the damage is more than 1,
Yep.
on a roll of a 6 it becomes 1.
Okay, so it is more damage D6. So let's see what he rolls. Okay.
I'm going to use command point.
He's going to use
Can
command.
I? Can I?
You can, you haven't used one this phase.
Point yet?
Yeah.
Of course, that would be 3. It'd be down to 4.
Yeah, already in
it's
the
been
first turn.
Great start.
It's got 3.
Okay, an extra
3 wounds, and now if Beard insults him by rolling a 6 here, the Beard
No.
is back to his traditional self. And now for the Orks to strike back. Who's opening first?
We'll start with the truck.
Okay.
A devastating close combat proficient vehicle.
Yep.
We've got 3 attacks. I'm hitting on 5s. Fantastic.
Okay. And was that with your crushing ball there?
Oh, that's the wrecking ball, wasn't
A
it?
wrecking ball?
Yeah. Wait, yeah, it was that. That was. Oh, hang on. Where can I make 3 attacks with this weapon each time it fights? Is that in addition to the thing?
Let's check the rules, Beard. Well, we did check the rules, and it specifically states that you can make up to 3 attacks with that specific weapon, which is the Wrecking Ball. And unlike the hit song by Miley Cyrus, this one failed to hit anything at all.
Damn you, Miley.
And this one to hit.
Moving on from Miley Cyrus very, very swiftly, we now have the Orc bikers ready to destroy the Thunderwolf cavalry. But will they do so?
Yes.
They'll need to pile in now themselves. There's a 3-inch pile in here. They need to get models within an inch. That would be the maximum that Mr. Beard could get here. So he's looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that will be in attack range. This big guy, well, he's a character anyway, he's not part of that unit. So, Beard, who are we rolling here?
Right, so we'll do the war bikers first. So
Okay.
between them they've got 14 attacks. They're strength 4, unfortunately, and because they're -1, I'm actually hitting on 4s rather than 3s as well.
They're -1 to hit?
Yeah, they got the
Oh, of
crazy,
course, 'cause of
the
the
crazy
tempest strike,
power
yes.
thing.
Not that it matters with that roll.
Except he rolled like a boss, people.
Why do you sound so surprised? This is what I do now.
Dice available at www.tactics.tk. Roll like the Beard.
So I'm strength 4, so I'm going to be wounding on 5s, right?
No, yes, you are correct.
Yeah.
Yes, because they are toughness 5. Those Thunderwolves. Yeah.
Hang on.
What's wrong, Beard?
What's their toughness?
The Thunderwolf
5.
cavalry toughness is 5.
So I'll be hitting on 4s. Wounding on 4s. No.
No, because your strength is only 4, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so 5s.
Yes. I know what I'm doing.
And he's wounded twice. He's wounded twice. Okay, and is there any rend to the
No.
choppers? No. Okay, so he will get his full. Well, he's get his
Oh
3
wait,
up.
hang on. I made a mistake.
Okay.
They've all got choppers, so they get an additional attack.
Right, that is a useful thing to know.
Right,
So
shall
would you like to
I...
just roll the additional attacks now?
Yeah,
so
should
we
we
know
go-
you've done 2 wounds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so let's just put that there, and now roll 7 more.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry.
Wow, so their base attacks are really quite good.
Yeah.
And then the chopper gives them an additional attack anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what did I say?
So you
4s.
get on 4s.
Hitting 4s.
another 2 hits.
2 more, and then 5s.
And he does get another
1.
wound, so it's 3 saves that are required here. Regardless, the saves are 3 up with the storm shields. He's dropped 1, so that would leave 1 Thunderwolf Cav on 1 wound.
Right,
Okay.
and then the boss knob has
3 attacks.
Yep.
He's also up to score 3, but
he's -1 as well, so he'll be hitting on 4s. But
he's actually hitting on 5s. It's a power claw.
That's right, exactly.
Damn it.
So 5s with the power claw now. No, no hits there.
No,
Okay.
That's a shame.
That resolves the combat then, I believe. How many bikers were killed in that instance
2.
In the assault,
in the assault? Well, just full stop.
2.
Yeah, 2. So morale-wise, is it possible for you to fail, Beard?
yeah. The leadership's 7.
Okay, cool. So if you rolled a 6,
Yeah.
you could potentially lose a biker. 5, 6, 7. No, you're absolutely fine. No issues there whatsoever. That marks the end of the morale phase, marks the end of the turn. He's halfway towards defending objective 6 here, but ultimately a bit of a dud turn there for the Wolves. They didn't quite have the ferocity they needed. He was obviously certainly hoping for a dead truck after making that charge, and certainly hoping to have killed more of those bikers, but didn't pan out. That means this counter charge from the Orcs could be big, people.
It's gonna suck.
Let's see what happens. Turn 2 for the Orcs coming up next. We're in turn 2 for the Orcs. He's got Blood and Guts and Area Denial. 2 very good cards, and both very achievable this turn. Let's see if he does it. Movement phase turn 2 for these Orcs is complete. The bikers have remained in combat with the Thunderwolves, but right next to them, out of the battle wagon, the Mega Knobs have descended upon them. It is looking dire for those Space Wolves now. Gazkul Thraka himself has gotten out and is looking at the Dreadnoughts. And the Orc Boys unit here has gotten out of... which truck did they get out? This one, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, and that's the one that then fell back from the combat with the Dreadnought there. So that's the movement done. He's obviously remained pretty central here, but he kind of wants to because he's got that area denial card. If he kills the Thunderwolves here and he destroys the Dreadnoughts, he will in actual fact have the area denial card, as well as picking up Blood and Guts as well. He won't be able to get the 3 units killed in combat this turn, but could certainly get the 2. So with that in mind, the movement's done. No psychic phase for the Orks. We're going on to the shooting that's coming up next. Here we go, folks. We've got the Ork boys inside this truck here. He's got a Combi Scorcher in range of this Iron Priest. Let's see if the Iron can take the heat. Here we go.
D6. 2.
I thought that was very witty, just to let you guys know that. These,
Someone did.
roll.
So needing full. What's the toughness of the Iron Priest?
I believe it's 5. Let me triple. I don't think it would be more than 5.
Okay. So that was that 2 there was for the D3 hits.
For the D6.
D6.
Yeah.
That's D6. That's nice. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Can he wound is the question. You may as well just roll the wound dice.
Yeah.
And a 1 and 2 doesn't matter anyway, so it's a failed wound.
Okay,
there.
and I'll just do the big shooter there as well.
Okay, and that's
So
from the truck itself.
From the truck, yeah. So needing 5s.
1 hit. 1 hit on a 6.
1 hit. Actually, is a big shooter an assault weapon? I don't think it is, so it can't shoot because he advanced.
I thought the big shooter was, which is why we did it last turn on that truck that advanced.
Let me double check.
Double check. It is indeed the assault. It would just be a -1 to hit, but he rolled a 6 anyway, so it is a hit. Can he wound? And it's another 6. Okay, it's a wound.
There's no minus on that, yeah?
No.
What's the damage on it? Just 1?
Uno.
Okay, cool. So I need 2 up. Of
Oh
course.
god.
Oh, dear.
I'll just take the
On
wound.
a 2 up, he takes the wound. Fair enough. Doesn't want to burn the command point there. All right. Any other shooting?
This big shooter.
Yep.
Same target.
The same target. It's got a hit there on a
just
6.
And a
Failed wound this time. Okay.
right. Then we're going to go for.
6 wounds though, they're beastie.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
He got 6 wounds.
Yeah.
Jeez. Cool. So this truck has already shot there.
Yes.
The Combi Scorcher inside is going to go for the
Dreadnought,
Dreadnought.
okay.
So D6 hits. That's
5 hits
5.
this time. The
Going to
strength?
be well, it's strength 5, right?
Okay, well, toughness 7, so 5's the wound. 2 wounds. Is there a minus on this one?
I don't believe so.
It's like a heavy flame rate, but it might be -1, which I suspect it is.
You might be right, actually. Combi Scorcher, it is -1, apologies.
Okay,
So
cool.
I need 4s.
It's got both saves, no issues there.
Yeah, this Dreadnought, he's not going down without a fight.
He's a beast,
He's
yeah.
going to take some people with him.
So we got Combi Scorcher from this boss knob.
Yeah.
D6. 5 again.
5 again.
Use 5s.
Ooh.
3.
Yeah.
3 wounds.
That's also -1, so 4's here. 2 go through this time. Okay.
Using 6.
Okay, I'm not going to bother with their pistols, to be honest. We're going to go for the big shooter from the battle wagon.
Okay.
So 5, 1 hit, and no wounds.
No wounds. And why aren't you bothering with the pistols, Beard?
Because I don't know.
Yes, you don't know.
I can, I'll do it.
The Beard is
do it.
now firing with
1,
pistols.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, I killed a raven wing with bolter fire.
9 pistols. So needing 5s. 2 wounds, and then needing 6s, I believe.
No, what is the slugger's strength 4?
I think so, yeah.
Because if they're strength 4, you only need 5s to wound.
Slugger. Slug. Strength 4.
Yep, so 5s to wound. He's got a wound.
This might be a lesson learned for me.
No, does ping off the armour. Okay. Next up, we have this truck firing at the Dreadnought. So
1
hits.
hit. No wounds.
No
3.
wounds. Okay.
Then we're going to go for 3 Combi Scorchers from the Mega Knobs into Dready.
Into the Dreadnought as well.
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Shall I do all 3 D6 same
Yeah.
time? Yep.
6, 7, 8, 9 hits.
Great. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
5s to
need
wound.
5s.
It's got another 2 wounds there. Wow. He does another wound. Okay, down to 5.
Okay, Gazgul's got a funny weapon. Not funny, haha. Oh, it's a twin big shooter, so it's 6 shots.
Okay.
So, needing
Dreadnought.
5s. Ooh,
Gazgul deadly
4
accurate,
hits.
4 hits.
man's got shots. And then needing 5s again.
He
whoa.
wounds. Wow.
What's the minus?
The minus is... there isn't a minus.
Yep.
One down.
Just the one. Okay, 4 wounds left on this dreads. Things are getting dicey for him.
Okay.
What else?
I don't think the Verners are going to be in range. Or are they? No, not quite.
Okay.
And then finally, because you told me to, 1 pistol from the mech.
1 pistol from the mech.
Needing 5.
Dreadnoughts. Nice. Okay. That's a shooting done for the Orks, I believe.
Yep.
Mean the charge phase is next. Let's see what they do. We're in the charge phase, and frankly, there isn't really much to charge for. These guys can't fail. Gazgul can't fail, and the Orks can't fail. But we do have Overwatch first, so it doesn't matter what order he's charging in. How are you doing this, Beard?
So I'm going to charge in the boys.
Okay, boys.
In there first.
Name.
Actually, no, I'm going to charge in Gazgul first, because he's a legend.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Okay.
Wow, he's taking the risk. Like a war boss. Okay, here we go.
Just out the Stormbolter.
Stormbolter.
Nope.
The Melter.
This is the important one.
Nearly made you pay for that rash precision there.
Can you
But
imagine how cool that would have been?
Gazgul makes it in, can't fail. Okay, and then the Orc boys themselves, just roll the 2d6 to make sure you get everyone surrounding. Yep, 6 will do it, that's not a problem. Then he's got the Mega Knobs here. Again, they can't fail the charge, but let's just see what they roll. Okay, that is a 7 in total, so they're going to pile in nicely as well. Folks, here we go. It is now the Dreadnought combat. Beard has opted to strike with Gazgul himself first.
So just a reminder, with his special rule, he grants any infantry units +1 to attack, as well as the advance and charge.
Absolutely, which would affect him as well.
Yep, which is called Great. Whoa!
Okay.
It was a bit sad that you don't call a war anymore.
Yeah, you don't call a war.
Go on,
Now-
just do it anyway.
So folks, after that shocker, we have Gazgul now. He's also got Legendary Fighter, that's a warlord trait that was given to him.
Yeah.
So he's got a whopping, is it 7 attacks
Yes,
now
7
on the
attacks.
charge? Okay,
Yeah.
and he hits on 2s. His claws do not have a -1, because he is...
Because it's a custom claw and
Whacker.
custom stuff. Great.
Okay.
2s. Still
That's
got
2
ones.
misses,
Absolute.
but
Good.
has got 5 hits there.
Yep.
And
Isn't he re-rolling those ones?
no, he doesn't have that aura bubble. He's got the +1 attack aura bubble.
Plus 1 attack.
Yeah,
Right, sorry.
so, apparently.
Yep. So
So-
it is strength 12.
Blah.
Alrighty, so,
So,
that is 3s to wounds,
yep.
because the Dreadnought is toughness 7. Ah, okay, that's a bit of a problem. He's only got 2 through there.
I'm going to use a command point.
Okay, yeah, uses a command point so you can get an extra... No.
Damn it!
Oh dear.
Yes.
Right,
Yes,
well
vengeance.
that's -3, is it -3 to claw?
Straight 3.
And the rend is -3 beard?
Oh, sorry, yeah, -3 rend and then
Okay,
3
so
damage.
6s could save the Dreadnought here. And that could be an interesting turn of events.
For us.
For us, beard
That's a
call,
6.
bone calls...
That's what 6. We're gonna call that a 6. Doesn't look that cocked, right, everyone?
I think you could
It's pretty
probably
cocked.
call that
It's pretty cocked. No, it's pretty cocked.
Okay, alright, so it's a reroll.
Was the other one a 6, by
The
any
other
chance?
one's a 4.
Ah.
Other one is a 4.
Come on. You go. No.
Unlucky. Okay. So it is a straight 6 wounds that go through on that Dreadnought.
Yeah, pop
He's
gets the
only
weasel.
got 4 left. The question is, does he blow up?
This is what I was actually saving my 6 for. Vengeance in death! Damn it!
Okay, the Dreadnought is destroyed by the Mega Boss. Next up, a bit of tabletop tactics. The Space Wolves have used 2 command points to interrupt the flow of this combat.
I have 2 left. 2 left.
And so they're allowed to do this after the first charging unit has struck. his stratagem can be used, and he's spending 2 command points to now interrupt so that he can strike with this unit. He nominates this unit to strike. Now, who are you striking?
Well, tell me a little bit about these knobs. What's their...
So they are, they've got a 2-up save and they're 3 wounds apiece.
Okay.
Okay.
So pretty tough.
Pretty tough.
Well, their toughness 4, so they're not actually that tough.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
But it's the 2-up save I don't like. I think what I'm going to do is try and kill as many of those bikes as humanly possible.
Copy that. Let's do it.
Okay, so let's just do the crushing teeth and claws first.
Okay.
So I'll do it from both of them.
Okay.
6 attacks. Yep. 3s. Thank you.
Okay.
So this is strength 5. What's your toughness?
Toughness 5. Like,
not bad.
Not bad at all. 4 wounds there.
-1 for you there.
Okay,
too.
so 5-up saves required.
how many?
4.
4.
Doesn't make any. So that is 2 bikers
2 dead.
2 dead.
dead. Okay, and
Cool.
then we've got
Okay, then power sword. Sorry, the frost sword.
Cross sword.
Misses on both
Okay,
of them.
no hits.
Okay,
All right.
and now
Thunderhammer.
Thunderhammer. Okay. 2 hits there. So strength
Just the wolf pack leader here.
2.
2 wounds, absolutely, and it's -3, so no saves.
Wow.
So the damage is a flat 3, so it would kill another 2 bikers. Ouch. There you go, 2 command points, I'd say probably well spent there. He's killed the majority of the biker units. But now we go back to normal combat initiative, and he's opening up with a power clause here from the Mega Knobs into the Thunderwolves.
Yep, so with Gazkul they have 4 attacks each.
Okay.
And
Ouch.
they're hitting on, well, Gazkul's 3, but they're hitting on 4s because of their claws.
Right.
1, 2,
About
3,
the average.
4, 5, 6.
Yep. So hit with 50%.
And then I'm going to be winning on 3s, I believe.
What is your strength? Your base
Strength is 5.
So actually you'd be winning on 2s because you
Yeah.
are double the strength.
Yeah.
So double the toughness. So it is 2s. He's got 2 1s though, so that is
4.
4 wounds. And he does have his storm shield saves here. Oh dear, I failed 3 off the bat there. And with damage of the power claws being, is it D3 or flat 3?
The claws is D3.
Yeah, D3. Okay, so still 2 wounds go through there, so it's 2D3 wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so that Thunderwolf cavalry member is also slain. The pack leader and the kill saws don't even need to strike. They've already found their targets. The Thunderwolves are mutilated. Now, no morale checks are required here.
I got defended objective 6.
Yes, at the
Silver
end of the turn,
linings.
he did get defended objective 6, so he's got 2 points. But Beard has scored first blood for the Dreadnoughts. He's also just gotten blood and guts because he destroyed a unit in combat. He destroyed 2 units, in fact, and he's got area denial, so that's no enemy units within 9 inches of the centre of the board, which is actually where that objective is. So, Beard in total has 3 points this turn, including first blood, but as bonus stated, he's also got 2 points himself. So quite close actually on the points, and now it's the Space Wolves' turn to coming up next. Yes, there is a morale check that will be required for the bikers, absolutely.
So Gazkul does something there because their morale is pretty horrid. The boss is watching. A friendly Orc unit fails the morale test. Well, I'll see if I think I'll automatically fail it, right?
Well, you lost 4 models, but your leadership's 7,
Oh, yeah.
so... No, you pass with that roll. That's exactly what you want.
Brave.
So the Orcs are absolutely fine. No issues there whatsoever. It is turn 2 for the Space Wolves next.
This is just a very cool rule. I think Ben's going to like this.
Yeah.
If they fail, Gazkul resumes order with a brutal display of violence. The unit suffers D3 mortal wounds, but they pass.
Nice.
Oh, that would have been sweet! You're right, I do like that!
So that is the end of the turn. It's now a critical turn for the Wolves, I think. If they have a good one, that will put them right back in the game. Let's see if he can do it. Turn 2 coming up next. Space Wolves turn 2 here, folks. He's got defend, objective 5 and advance. And as we pan up here to the battlefield, we can see that he has indeed gone straight down the throat of the enemy here. Objective 5, incidentally, is right in the centre here, so you would need to hold it for 2 turns. Currently is actually being contested by Gazkul Thraka. It is possible, I guess, but we'll have to see how it works out. I doubt it, because of course the Orcs can just pile in and contest in Beard's turn. But I do think this will be the most critical turn for the Wolves. Yeah,
It looks amazing.
This is going to be a bloodbath this turn as all of the Space Wolves charge in.
Look at the characters. Look at the characters. Look at you. It's so good.
It is epic stuff here in the studio. I think we'll have a minor bit of shooting coming up next. Oh, we've got your psychic phase though.
Yeah, don't forget that.
Ooh, could be looking at some mortal wound damage. Let's go straight into that. So psychic phase coming up next. Here we go, team. We are now in the psychic phase. What are we doing?
So we'll open with some smite action.
Okay.
So the nods are the closest. So we'll start with Mohawk over here.
Okay. Mohawk, Withering Priest.
That goes off.
Goes off. D3 mortal wounds. It's the big 3.
That's 1 down.
That's 1 killed.
That's disgusting.
Cool.
Are they 3 wounds apiece, are they?
Yes.
Lovely. Okay.
Cool. And we'll just move on. We'll do smite again.
Smite.
Goes off.
Does go off. D3 mortal wounds.
Oh. That was a 5 on the floor.
Into
Can it
the
be a 5
abyss.
on the board? It
It
can.
can.
It's another one.
Okay.
Another one slain. That's the power of smite. Dangerous stuff.
Vengeance.
Do we have more psychic powers being cast?
Yes, I'm going to cast the -1 to hit.
Okay.
But on whom? There's a good chance I'm going to fight Gazkul this turn. So I might do it on him.
Okay. Tempest's Wrath coming up here on Gazkul.
Goes off.
7-8 does succeed, so it's a -1 to hit for him this turn.
And then I've got the Jaws.
Of the World Wolf.
Yep, Wolf. I just want to check the casting on that. I believe it's 7, but I just want to triple check.
Okay.
Sure, well, yeah, okay, so it is 7, so I'm going to cast that on the knobs again.
Okay.
Goes off on a 10.
Nice. And what does it do?
Okay, so pick an enemy 18 inch of the circle other than a vehicle. So they're not mechanized vehicles, are they?
No.
Cool. So roll 2d6 and subtract the target's move characteristic. That target unit suffers a number of mortal wounds equal to the result.
Oh wow.
So your movement's 5, I believe. Is that right?
Oh wow, this could be brutal.
Yeah. This has been a fantastic sight.
Okay, would you like to roll a 2d6? For Jaws.
Okay.
He's
So
only
it's-
rolled a 5.
Yeah.
What is the move for the Mega Knobs?
4.
Yeah, 4. So it is still a mortal wound that goes through.
Cool. Good.
Okay, so 1 wound's down over here. That marks the end of the psychic phase. Could have been worse there. And we go into the shooting phase coming up next. Rune Priest opening up here now. 5 bolter shots into the bikes.
Yeah, so it's twin bolter plus a bolt pistol, and they're in rapid fire range, so that's 5.
The bolt pistol though must be fired instead of any other weapons with the pistol weapon rules.
Oh, so you can't, yeah. Thanks, Beard. Just for
Okay.
everyone who's playing at home, I asked Beard, can you do that? And he said, yeah, sure. And now I look like a tit on camera.
That's a lesson learned.
Yeah. I'm just not going to ask you anything anymore.
Sure, that's
Okay.
fine. Okay, bolters.
So, okay, all hit.
Okay.
Bolter's toughness 4.
They are toughness 5, those bikes, so 5's the wounds.
So 2 wounds.
Okay.
Who's this on?
The backs.
Bikers.
The bikes. Any minus
Four
AP?
up.
No.
No.
They're good.
Save, 5 and 6.
So same again from the...
From second Rune Priest now.
Cool.
3 hits, yep.
3 hits.
5's the wounds.
No.
No wounds this time. Okay. Are we ready for the next bit of shooting?
Yes, I just wanted to have a little think about something real quick.
Okay. Murder Fang opens up now. He's using his heavy flamer into the Mega Knobs.
So D6.
3 hits.
Cool.
Strength 5. Mega Knobs toughness, Mr. Beard.
4.
3 wounds, and it's
Nice.
-1.
So
The heavy
3 up.
flamer.
They're good.
Makes every single one. No issues there.
Cool. Right, so let's just do, we're going to do this Storm Bolter and Melter into the Mega Knobs as well.
Okay. Second Dreadnought opening up. After seeing his brother fall.
He's not in rapid fire. Oh yeah, he would be. 12. Yeah, so he's in rapid fire there. So Storm Bolter, 4 shots. Re-rolling ones.
Yep, because of the proximity of Cadmus Bane.
Yep. And Bjorn, to be honest.
Yep. Yep, 2 wounds.
2 wounds, yep.
And it's -4, so he can save on 6s, I believe.
Minus
this
4
is
from a
Stormbolter.
Stormbolter.
Oh, the Stormbolter, sorry, forgive me, of course. I'm thinking of your melter all of a sudden. Okay, so 2 up saves.
You good?
Cool. Now we'll do the melter into them, see if we can pop one off. No.
That does miss.
Multi-misser!
Okay.
Okay, so what we'll do is I'm going to do Bjorn into the knobs as well.
Okay, so Frost Cannon.
Frost Cannon there. And I'm not going to overcharge it, so it's D3 shots.
Okay. 3.
3, cool. So hitting on
2s.
2s. Yeah,
3
all
hits.
So I think it's strength 7 minus. Can I just double check that actually?
Yeah. Okay, folks, what are we doing? Frost Cannon.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3
yeah,
shots.
Yeah, so I've hit.
Yep.
So it's strength 6, so it's 3s to wound now.
Alright. Got 2.
2.
And the minus?
And it's -2.
Okay.
In
Force to
forwards.
save. It's got a 3 and a 2, so it does fail both. What's the damage?
Just 1.
Okay, so he does kill one Meganob there because he only had 2 wounds left.
Cool. And then it says if a model suffers any unsaved wounds from this weapon but is not slain, but he was slain because he's a model, not a unit, so that's fine. Okay, now we'll do his heavy flamer into them as well.
Okay.
2.
2. 1 wound. That's a save on a 5, people. Okay.
Cool. We'll do Bolter. What do we want to do? A crack
Increase.
grenade. Is any of them on 1?
No, they're both full wounds.
Crack grenade's D3. Yeah, let's go for it. I'll go for a crack grenade.
Crack grenade into the Meganobs.
Grenade! That's a miss.
It's a miss. Okay.
Cadmus will do the same.
Cadmus.
That's a hit.
That is a hit. Hits on 2s. Strength 6, so 3s to
Nope.
failed wounds.
Okay, anything else to fire? These guys will put a crack grenade into the bikes here
Okay.
as well.
Pack leader throws a crack grenade on the bikers. No, but
Re-rolling
reroll ones because he is within
Yep.
6 of Bjorn. No, it's still a miss anyway.
Cool.
Okay. Does that mark the end of the shooting phase for you, Bone?
Yes.
Okay, well then let's get on with the real pain of this turn. That will be the charge phase coming up next. We're in the charge phase and Cadmus Bane is going to attempt to charge both Meganobs and Gazkul. So he'll need to get to within 1 inch of both of these units. Now normally Gazkul will be able to overwatch, but Tempest's Wrath with the -1 means he will not be able to hit, and both these Meganobs have no shooting weapons. So here we go. What do you need to make it into both?
A 4.
4. Only a 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, that will certainly do it. Yeah. In he goes. Next up, the Iron Priest wishes to join the combat and charges the Meganobs. 6, 7, 8, 9, that will definitely make it in also. Next up, we've got Bjorn himself looking to charge the biker unit.
Here's a 6.
It's a 6, oh,
Yep.
he easily makes it on a 9. And then we've got Murder Fang up next. I believe he's also wishing to join. Yeah,
easy.
6. So both the Dreadnoughts against those last 3 bikers. Ouch. Are there any other charges?
Probably no one can fit.
No one that can fit this turn, that's right. So you formed a sort of defensive wall with Cadmus, the Iron Priest, and the 2 Dreadnoughts in the middle of the village there. It's very cool. Let's see if they can do the business. It is now the assault phase coming up next. We're in the assault phase and we're opening with the hero of the Brotherhood of the Wolf himself, Cadmus Bane, against Warlords, Gazkul, Thraka. Talk us through your attacks here, Bone. What have you got?
I get 4 attacks on the charge, plus 1 because of my Warlord trait, so it's
Legendary
5.
fighter.
So hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1.
Okay. Hitting on the 3s because of the -1 with the hammer. Okay, so drops 2, but he re-rolls 1s, and just as well he rolled the 1s. Okay, so translates another hit. He's got 4 hits.
Cool, so I'm strength with the 8.
Okay.
I'm toughness 6.
Okay, so it is 3 to the wound. Doesn't get any particular re-rolls there, so he gets 2 wounds through.
I'm going to use a command point on that
Command
one.
point. Does that leave you with 1 command point
It does.
left? Okay. Just for reference,
Oh,
folks. Oh no, it
everyone's
doesn't
been on-
translate. Oh dear. We've had a bout of that in the studio here where we're using command points on an easy re-roll and it fails.
Cool.
2 wounds. Okay. Now the minus is 3 on a Thunderhammer. Gazgul Thracker's save, I believe, is a 2-up base, but he's also got a 4-up invulnerable anyway. So either way, it doesn't matter. He needs 4s. He's got 1. He's made 1. 1 would go through. That's a flat damage 3. Ooh. Are we taking that, Mr. Beard?
Yep.
Yep. So 3 wounds down on Gazgul Thracker.
And now he does. The Thunderwolf now gets to attack as well. So these are 2s though. Rerolling 1s. Cool.
Okay.
So strength 5, your toughness 6.
Yep.
No wounds. Okay, so Cadmus does not fell the beast that is the Warlord Gazgul Thraka. Let's see what happens next. Now, normally it would be Bones attacks, but Beard has taken a leaf out of Bones' book. He's used 2 command points himself now, and is interrupting the combat to strike with the Meganobs. They are actually attacking the Iron Priest. Both of them are attacking the Iron Priest here. So here we go.
Right, so they're 3 attacks base.
Yep.
They're getting +1 for Gazgul being within 6, and they're also getting +1 because they are armed with 2 kill swords. So there's 10 attacks coming now.
Wowzers.
They are weapon skill 3 because they're swords. It's +1, so I'm hitting on 4s.
Okay, so -1 with the swords. He's got a good roll there, folks. Okay, and
They are.
I think they're strength 10, aren't they?
It is ×2. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's yeah.
So it's 2s to wounds because the Iron Priest would only be toughness 5.
That's right.
On this Thunderwolf there. That's nearly a full house. That's 5 wounds.
Yeah.
What's the minus?
-4.
So I am getting 6 ups because he's got a 2-up save.
He's got a 2-up save. Fantastic.
Yeah, how many damage are?
It's 2 damage.
It's a flat 2 damage. Wowzers. This could spell.
Right, so I
his
need
doom.
3 6s.
Need 3 6s.
So let's
Says Mr. Bone. Stranger things have happened. And he
no.
doesn't get a single 6.
Apologise for hitting the camera there, everyone. I got very excited, but I'm now dead anyway, so that's poetic justice.
Alrighty, so we'll just refocus there after Bone
Blah.
hit the camera. But yes, if we focus on the spot that was the Iron Priest, nothing is left alive. Next up now, it's Bjorn the Fell-Handed.
Right, so I get 5 attacks.
Destroy them.
Yep, against these bikers.
Yes, these workers, yep. So hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. Okay, all hit. So I am strength with the True Claw, 13. So winning on 2s. Cool.
Okay.
So I do with these. It's -4,
Yeah,
so you don't
no
get any save, and it's D6 damage. So
There's 3 bikers, one of which is a knob biker.
Yeah.
How many wounds does he have?
He has 3 wounds.
Okay. So, well, you've got to roll a d6 damage at a time then.
Yep.
One at a time. So that's actually only 1 wound on one normal biker then, assuming Joe will take it on a normal biker. The second one. Right, that would kill the normal biker, and then the third one. That's d6 wounds, so that would kill another biker. So that's 2 bikers definitely killed. And the last one, 4, there you
Wow.
go. The unit is absolutely wiped out by Bjorn.
What a weapon.
He is the beast you expect him to be. And that marks the end of the turn. He's actually consolidated with Bjorn here, piled in towards the nearest enemy unit, which is the Meganobs there. So they won't be able to charge at least. So he sort of tied them up in that respect. But we do have Gazgul to strike now. The last remaining model on the board. Gazgul Thraka against Cadmus Bane. Now it has got a -1 to hit because of the Tempest's Wrath.
Yeah. So
Spell.
6 attacks, including his ability. So I'm hitting on 3. So 2s.
3 hits.
hey, that paid off.
Yeah. Massively, otherwise it
I'm going to
would
use a command point on one of them.
use as a command point. Yeah, that's another hit.
Can you use a command point this turn? You've just used one to interrupt combat before.
But it's a different stratagem. You just can't use the same stratagem twice in the same phase.
Sounds like cheating to me.
So yeah, that's legal, Beards. But how many command points does that leave you with now? You spent
That
3
would put
this
me
turn.
on 5. No, 4.
4,
Sorry.
4 left.
Yep.
Okay, no problem. So
Okay, so wait. Yes,
you wound on 2s.
wound on 2s.
Yep. That is a full house of wounds. Now, Cadmus will get his Storm Shield save. But every one he fails, he'll take 3 wounds. Dangerous stuff. Oh dear, that's 2 failed. Does he only have 6 wounds?
No, he has 7.
Oh! He's alive with 1 wound left. Wow. And that's it. As we pan across the Orc village here, combat has been made proper in its centre, and lots of Orcs and Wolves are dying on either side. But no points, no specific objectives were taken by the Space Wolves that turn. So that leaves Bone currently on how many points? Still
2.
on 2? Okay, and Beard is on 3 still. But he's about to get onto his next turn. Let's see what happens. Should be a big one. That's the Orc's turn coming up next. Turn 3 for the Orcs. He's got secure objective 4 twice, funnily enough, and then he's got secure objective 2. Does have the ability to rack up some points this turn. Let's see what he can do. Alright, movement phase turn 3 for the Orcs complete, and we've gotten some more boys here on the table, although this truck is still laden with some boys. Should be noted that this truck over here tried to get objective 4. It did advance, didn't roll high enough. Beard expended a command point, leaving him with 3 left, I believe.
Yep.
And with the reroll, he rolled even lower, so it is not getting objective 4 this turn. However, this truck is going to get secure objective 2 this turn, so Beard's guaranteed another point. But with all of these boys now out, and the Meganobs obviously looking at Bjorn or potentially Cadmus, Burner boys have gotten up in their truck as well, so they're in range of some more shooty Daka there. And then of course the war boss on the bike has advanced towards Murder Fang. So we're going to get a bit of a showdown here against the major characters in the Space Wolf force. If all 3 are pulled down, that will leave Bone with the 2 units of Thunderwolf cavalry, but he will have the 2 Rune Priests, another Dreadnought and an Iron Priest up his sleeve. So all hope is not yet lost, but if some of these characters for the Space Wolves can survive, then perhaps they can break the Orc tide and force them out of the village entirely. Let's find out. We've got some shooting coming up first. That's coming up next. This is where stuff can get nasty, and Cadmus can be blown off of his mounts unceremoniously. Sluggers, aka pistol weapons, are allowed to shoot into combat even if you've got an enemy model within 1 inch of another friendly model. You're allowed to do it as long as it's the closest model. Cadmus is the closest. These sluggers open up. Will they kill him? Remember, he's only got the 1 wound left, folks.
Hitting on 5s.
Hitting on 5s. That's 3 hits.
3.
It is 5s to wound though. Cadmus is toughness 5. No, he's got no wounds. Okay, so Cadmus survives.
Okay. Same again from this unit.
He's got this slugger unit now opening up. Oh no, that's a lot of hits.
I don't like it.
We're looking at 5s to wounds. Every force save is nerve-wracking, but he does not get a wound.
1 more from the...
Oh, 1 more from the mech, the
Big
big
mech.
mech.
Nope.
No, rolls the 1. Big shooter now. The nearest enemy model that's a valid target is the Rune Priest. Can't see the Thunderwolves over here, so Rune Priest being shot at with the big shooters. That's 2 hits.
Needing 3...
4s.
Yes.
Toughness 5 for the Rune Priest as well. He's got 1 wounds there. Rune Priest armor save being a 3.
Yep. Is there any minus on this?
Nope.
Cool.
Rune Priest tings off the armor, not a problem at all. What other shooting are we looking at here?
The battle wagon's going to do the same thing. I suppose it will be into...
but the nearest model is Murder Fang.
Oh, Murder
there,
Fang, yeah, cool.
unengaged, yeah.
Right, so Murder Fang?
That's 2 hits, double 6. 5s to wound.
Yes.
No wounds. Okay.
Okay, and then the truck's going to do the same thing into Murder Fang as well.
Truck, big shooter.
Whoa.
3 hits. Bam, bam, bam. Thank you, man, with 3 wounds.
What a roll!
Do you even roll, bro? Okay. Murder Fang here.
Yeah, I knew it.
Took 2
Wow.
wounds
What a load
from
of
big
excellent-
shooters. Wowzers. Okay. And Murder Fang, is he only 8 wounds base?
Yeah.
Not 10.
No.
Oh dear. Next up, folks, we've got 2 units of 5 burner boys in this truck. They're going for Murder Fang. Oh, could he be unceremoniously killed before he even makes a real combat? D3 shots from Unit 1. That is 3 from each unit, each model in the unit. So that is a whopping 15 shots or
And
15 hits.
Just 1 for the other unit.
Okay, cool. So we have to resolve the first unit first.
Oh,
Mr.
sorry.
Beard, but yeah, 15 hits. He does need 5s to wound. And there isn't a minus, I believe.
There's not.
So that is at least something. But if he forces loads of saves here, it could be drastically. Oh wow! Okay, 6 wounds I can see there, folks. Is it 6 wounds total? Yeah, yes it is. Okay,
7.
7.
7. Yeah.
Have a cheeky 6 in there. Saves of 3 or more for the Murder Fang. And the Fang holds true, only 1 wound through, 5 wounds left remaining. Now the War Boss on the bike against Murder Fang, he's firing his twin dagger guns.
Yep, that comes first. So
Okay.
hitting 5s.
So hits.
1 hit.
It's
and
wounds. Again, Beard
Any
boxing it
minuses?
with these rolls. No
No.
minuses. Got a save.
Nice.
And then he has a combi Scorcher.
Yep.
Oh, okay. 6 hits. Ouch. And it's strength 5, so 5's to wounds.
like this.
And it's on -1. He's got 1 wound. -1 save for Murder Fang here. He
Yes.
makes
Nice.
it. Okay.
I will get to hit something with him.
Now
I
he's
swear to
got
God.
a second unit of burners that he still needs to fire as well.
Oh yeah, sorry.
So D3 shots for the second unit of burn. Right, it's the 15
Well, no, I
again.
rolled 1 the first time. I did roll.
Oh, you did roll a
afterwards,
dice
yeah.
off camera. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. So they've got 5 hits then.
So needing 5s.
That is 2
2.
wounds and no minus, so just 3 up saves. He makes both, not a problem. Murder Fang surviving by the skin of his teeth in some respects. So, I believe that is all of the shooting that is possible this turn. It would make it the charge phase next, folks. Let's see what he does. We're in the charge phase, and this unit of boys has declared a charge against the Rune Priest. So he's going to be able to get to Overwatch.
Yep. With smite, right?
Absolutely.
Imagine that. No. Nope,
No
no
hits. Alright. He needs an 8 to make the charge. Oh, no, he's a 10. Oh, yes. Boys. Smash into the Rune Priest. We're in the assault phase, folks, and he's opening with the Orc boys against the Rune Priest. And that is a lot of dice. Okay, hitting on 3s.
Yep. So it's 27 because they've got their choppers.
Yep. Kill the Space Marines.
Wait.
Okay.
I didn't go to the pub. I'm
You're-
pretty sure that is a pub actually.
Yeah.
By the looks of it.
this is
that's
actually the Orc Medic's house.
Oh,
Just
sure.
to let you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trust me, that's the Orc Medic's house.
Are we having a little tour around the battlefield?
Yeah.
What else
the
is
mech
here?
shop. We've got
Tell
a
us.
mech shop. We've
Yeah?
got a grot shop.
Okay. Where's the pub?
We don't have a specific drinking establishment
Damn
over
it!
here. It's because it's just off the edge of the battlefield over there.
yeah.
Of course.
And,
Which is where they
so-
all come from. Isn't it?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
They come back.
Who's that in our village?
It's actually a 5-story building. There, pub. Bars on each floor.
Get around the boss's house.
Okay. So, sorry. What's the toughness?
5.
5. So hitting on.
Wounding on-
Wounding on 4s.
Yeah. It's your strength 5, is it?
4.
Strength so 5.
Oh, 5s, sorry.
Beard. So he's
That was a 3.
was, but you've rolled a lot of 5s and 6s there. My goodness.
Yeah. So
Okay.
3, 6,
Wow.
7, 8.
8 wounds on this Rune Priest.
Any minuses on that?
No.
Cool. Can I please have 3 of my white pearly dice of goodness? Right, so 3 up. He does have 5 wounds, so he's not necessarily dead.
No, it's consulting the bones here, also known as the Pearl TT dice. The bones
Hoo-ah.
say he
Of
loses
course he
4
loses 4 wounds. Well, that would make sense, wouldn't it? That's
That
great.
leaves him with 1 wound left alive. Wowzers. But he is alive.
No, but now
For
he's
now.
got old mate, doesn't he?
Yes,
Yeah,
he
exactly.
is. Yeah, okay.
Ah!
He's got him.
Ah!
Oh dear.
So much
Oh
rage.
dear. Because in actual fact, by the way, guys, this is technically not correct. He did have with his 10-inch charge. Everyone could make it in. It's just Beard was trying to reach over the table, so he couldn't pile everyone in. But this
arms
is
are
how it
hung
is. Because the savvy of you out there would say, well, he can't strike. He's more than an inch away. But actually, he should be within an inch.
I have the arms of a T-Rex. So
Here we go.
So 3 attacks. So this is going to be on 4s rather than 3s because it's a claw.
He's got one
just the one.
hit. You could
Just the
argue
one.
that that's all he needs. I believe it's 2 to wounds. It's a 6.
It's arrogant.
Is there any invulnerable save? Is there any invulnerable save
Of course
with Rune
not.
Priest? Even a 6 up?
Oh, I do have runic armor.
And that gives
Which
you
I
a
didn't-
5 up invulnerable
Yeah, but I don't
save
think
then.
I didn't pay for runic armor.
He comes with
I
runic
think they
armor.
come with it.
Does it?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
So you need a 5 up invulnerable save.
Where am I going to roll it? Where am I going to roll it? I'm going to roll it right here. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, come on! No! Oh, God!
Oh no! And the knob holds his head aloft. The Rune Priest is slain. What next, Mr. Beards?
Let's do the Mega Knobs with their kill swords.
Okay, kill swords.
So you've got 4 attacks each. They are hitting on 4s.
Right, because of the -1.
Yep.
Ouch.
Jeez.
That is another good roll. Okay.
And this is going to be, so it's
Now wound on 3s,
yep.
so not double. Right. Okay. So that's average. 4 wounds. And what is the minus on the kill saw?
-4.
Oh,
Okay, so I don't
wow.
save.
Okay, so no save. And what's the damage on the kill saw?
2.
Right,
Right,
but
so he's
does
dead.
Bjorn have an invulnerable? I suspect he does.
So he gets legendary tenacity. So each roll a d6 each time loses a wound on a 5 or more. That wound is not lost. So he did
Okay.
8 wounds total. Is
Yep.
that right?
So no invulnerable, but he does get this effective feel no pain.
Cool. So can I have 2 more dice, please?
Yeah.
Cool.
Here we go.
Right. So I need 1, 5 or 6.
1, 5 or 6.
Come on!
1,
Duke!
5 or
Come on,
6.
you-
Single,
juice and luck.
5 or 6. He's still got single command points.
Yeah!
Okay.
4!
4, not
4.
bad.
I said
Okay.
1!
So he's lost 4 wounds, but he is very much alive.
That's a really cool rule. I like that.
Yeah.
Not bad. Now Gaskell Thraka. Showing his boys potentially how it's done before they even strike, he attacks Cadmus.
This is how you do it, lads. So this is on 2s.
It's still -1 because it's a.
Till the
it's
next
till-
psychic
to the
phase.
next-
Oh, good.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So 3s.
Okay, still hits with 4.
And it's strength 12.
Yep, it's 2 to wound. He's got 4
Yes.
wounds. Okay, oh, well. Cadmus raises his storm shield.
Cadmus. Okay.
Threes. It's 3s!
Oh.
He spends
last command.
his last command points, or Cadmus falls. Attention. Hi. Yeah, 3 or more. He rolls a 4. He survives just. Whew. Okay. That leaves just the Orc Boys unit, so we'll
Okay.
come back to them when he's got the dice. And now for the Orc Boys, we're just rolling the charge distance here because we just realised we don't. Beard did say he was going to do it, and then I think we got distracted and he didn't actually roll the dice. So we're going to roll the charge now.
I don't think this should be legal.
Too many combats.
6. Okay, so let's move them in first, and then we'll work out the attack. Here we go, team. The Orcs are now in. If Cadmus survives this, he truly is blessed by the gods.
By Celestine,
By Celestine,
his one true love.
the living saint.
Don't forget to edit that. Sorry.
Here we go.
So needing 3s. That's a lot of 1s. Holy
Ones
crap.
and 2s.
Perhaps he is blessed.
1s and 2s. A sea of 1s and 2s.
Yeah, there's a lot of 1s and 2s.
Okay, but still lots of hits. Now the hard part, the 5s to wounds.
That's Gaz called
Oh,
wound,
okay.
wound tracker.
Okay, but he has talk about making this nerve-wracking, folks. He scored 4 wounds here. Cadmus needs to make every single one. He has no re-rolls available to him. That is the situation we're looking at here
Stress!
on the battlefield.
This is... Should I do 1 at a time?
Why not?
Yeah.
If he does go down now, it is under a wave of orcs. And
Yeah,
I think that
that's
is quite cinematic.
Yeah. But
If he doesn't go down, it's so cool!
hey, first one, he lives.
Ah!
Second one, he lives. Third one, no!
He does! It was valiant. I picture him like the German barbarian at the opening scene of Gladiator, and it takes about 5 centurions to bring him down. But he does go down, and that is a sad day for the wolves. Their warlord has been slain. Finally, the Orc war boss on the bike against the Murder Fang. Another significant combat here.
How many attacks has he got? War boss.
Clearly only 2.
He has 4 attacks.
Bone says 2.
That's not what I was looking for.
Beard doubles it to 4. Okay.
Right, so he's got a power claw. I do have an attack squig as well. I'll do that afterwards.
Okay.
So hitting on 4s because of his claw. Oh no, sorry, hitting on 3s because
yes,
it's 2 up.
On 2s. Hits with all 4.
Strength 12.
Wow. Okay, it's 3
So
to
threes.
wound, folks. Oh, he's wounded with every one.
What's the damage that they do?
Wow.
Wait, where is it?
And what's the
claw?
rend?
D3 damage.
And the rend?
-3 rend.
Okay. And does the Murder Fang have an invulnerable save or any other type of save that would make his save better than a 6
I
up?
don't think Murder Fang
he
does.
doesn't.
Okay.
Lame. I'm just quickly checking just to make sure, but it's one of those things. I'm sure we've all done it. We've all been playing it, and you know in your heart of hearts that he doesn't. You know it,
But you're willing it to happen.
but you're willing it to happen.
So he
I'm trying to
double
change.
the data sheet here. Off camera, Murder Fang.
It's not looking good, team.
No.
So-
Okay.
Right.
We're looking at 6s to save.
Right. So how many have you've done?
He's
D3?
done 4.
4. Well, it will be 4d3.
It'll be 4d3 for every. Well, it'll be a d3 for every save that you fail.
Well, this is where I get 4 6s.
He needs 4 6. He's got
I've
2.
got 2.
That's not bad.
Got 2.
Now this is the scary part. He's got 5 wounds. The average on 2d3 is 4.
Oh, no.
He could potentially do a 5.
So do it both at the same time, one at a time.
Just
There you go.
fix
He'll
the
be
band-aid,
great at
just
the
tear
same
it
time.
off.
He
Tear it
doesn't-
off.
Oh!
He's done 4. Do you keep the 4, Beard?
I want to do a command point.
Okay.
Oh, you meanie.
He's done it! He's got the 5. Murder Fang falls before striking. Ouch! Just did it. And rather strangely here, the Murder Fang does not have the explodes rule in his data sheet, so it appears that he just dies
Well, he
without
was.
blowing up in the opponent's face.
Yeah, how interesting.
So there you go.
Bjorn doesn't have it either.
It must be an omission.
Hmm.
Maybe in the FAQ. Forgive us if
Oh,
we've
is
missed
that
this.
because they're less than 10 wounds and they don't have the
It must be.
degradation?
Yeah,
Table.
they don't have a differentiation.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
must
but your
be.
venoms explode.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
How
yeah.
weird.
And they're only yeah.
Hmm.
Alright,
Oh, well,
strange.
anyway.
There you go.
He
He
is
is dead. Now with that, Bjorn sees Murder Fang and Cadmus fall, and he is not pleased with this. Bjorn strikes now against the Meganobs. 5 attacks.
So rerolling 1.
Rerolling 1s through his own ability.
Okay,
Still hit 4
full
times. He does wound on 2s. He wounds with everything. What is the minus on his Great Wolf Claw?
It's merciful.
So they have 6s to save.
How many wounds?
4.
4. Whoa.
He saved 1, so
Saved 1.
3 go through. And what's the damage?
D6.
Okay, so this has to be done one at a time. The first kills a Meganob. The second kills a Meganob.
A weapon!
Bjorn has spoken.
Long have my people. Long.
That marks the end of the turn. Did the Orcs do enough? Well, they certainly had a good turn. They killed Murderfang, they killed Cadmus, but Bjorn is not dead. And he still has a Dreadnought and 2 units of Thunderwolves, plus an Iron Priest, plus a Rune Priest. So the Space Wolves are still very much in the game, actually. So this is now heating up. Beard did achieve Objective 2. So he's on a total of 4 points.
4 points, including
2
Warlords, yeah.
bones, 2 points. Well, actually, you're on 5 points now because you got First Blood as well, Beard.
Oh yeah, good point.
So 5 versus 2. It's now Space Wolves' turn 3. Let's see if they can pull this back. Team, here we are. Defend Objective 4, defend Objective 5, and hold the line. Not the best draw for the Wolves, although you could argue that maybe him just trying to table the opponent would be better at this stage. But it's his turn 3, he doesn't have too much time left. Let's see what he does. His movement phase coming up next. Movement phase complete for the Wolves, and they circle the prey. Have the wolves been planning this all along, creating kill blocks for the orcs, or is this a last dire charge? We shall find out. But before the movement phase finishes, the Iron Priest helps repair Bjorn for D3 wounds. Very cool.
With Battlesmith. Yeah. Yeah, at the end of your movement phase, if he didn't move more than 6, he didn't move more than 6.
Yep.
The model can repair a single Space Wolf vehicle within 1 inch of him. The model immediately regains D3 wounds lost earlier in the battle.
Okay, D3. Okay. Nice, 2 wounds back, putting Bjorn on 6. That is certainly a good thing. So, movement phase finished. Let's see what he does in his shooting phase coming up next. First up, we have the psychic phase. So we have 1 rune priest left alive. What is he casting, Bone?
He's gonna, first of all, he's gonna cast Smite, and the closest model is the War Boss.
So it's the War Boss. Okay, Smite coming up.
Goes off.
5 just about, yes. Yep. Okay, D3 mortal wounds.
Oh,
3, the big 3 on that War Boss, no saves of any kind. So 3 wounds gone. Second power.
The Jaws of
the World Wolf. Okay.
I won't do it on him because he's got
a great move. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll do it on these guys here.
Okay. So on the Orc mob over there.
Yeah. So 7s.
Does get it just. Okay.
Cool.
So it's 2d6 minus their move.
Yeah.
As well as 6. What is their move?
Their move, I think it's 5. Boys, 5.
Okay. So 1 is killed. So they take a mortal wound. So that's the psychic phase done. Let's go on to the shooting phase coming up next. Bjorn now, heavy flamer into the War Boss. What else is Bjorn firing at?
And he'll do his big gun.
Frost cannon as well. Okay, so heavy flamer first. 3 hits. That's strength 5, so it is forced to wound. Unless the War Boss is toughness 6, because...
the War Boss is toughness 6.
Yeah, okay, so 5's to wound, so no, nothing.
Okay,
and then
so
the Frost cannon.
Hits.
It's a hit. Is a wound.
I'm obviously doing the concentrated blast.
And it's minus 4.
It is.
You've got your big mech, is he within 9 inches? So you get a 5 up invulnerable save. He makes it.
Lucky.
Okay, fair enough.
First time I've used it.
He's going to do his Melter and Stormbolter into
Melter and Stormbolter into that War Boss now.
Okay, so we'll do the Stormbolter first. So rapid fire 2, 4 shots. Rerolling ones because Bjorn.
Okay, double 1 followed
hit.
by double 1, right.
Is it a wound?
No. The Melter, the more important weapon.
Misses it.
It's a miss. Okay.
Okay, fine. We'll do a crack grenade.
Crack grenade on the War Boss.
Yep.
Rerolling. Running ones because of Bjorn.
Oh my god.
Wow,
how is it even possible?
Luck vortex in the room here.
Great. Okay, well, we may as well... Yeah, we'll do the bolters, twin bolters.
Okay, Rune Priest rapid firing into the War Boss.
Okay, he's hitting on 2s.
Okay.
Rerolling
ones. So he does hit with all.
Yep.
5's to wound.
I'm going to check that wasn't his weapon skill, actually.
Okay, yeah, because he might be 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's either 1 hit or 4 hits.
Oh, this index is so large. Give me a codex already.
Okay.
Nearly there, everyone. You can have a quick bathroom break, you know. There's things you could do while you're just waiting for me to figure this out. Rune Priest.
No, yes, it's 3, you're right. So
it's
good,
1.
just as well we checked. So it's 1 hit, and it's no wounds. You needed a 5. Okay. I think that's everyone, is it? Or I know you've got Thunderwolves.
Yeah, I'm gonna
crack grenades or whatever.
We'll do some crack grenades into these guys as
okay.
well. So 1.
It's a hit. It's a wound, and it's minus 1. So
no saves.
No save. So that is 1 orc killed.
Yep. Then another one. Is a hit.
Strength 6, and the toughness is 3 or 4?
4 for a boy.
If it's 4, it'll be a failed wound. If it's 3, it's a wound.
It is toughness 4.
Okay, so failed wounds there. That does mark the end of the shooting phase. It is the charge phase coming up next. Let's see if he can seal the deal here. We're in the charge phase, and this Dreadnought charges the War Boss. So he's doing his Dagger Guns, Overwatch. No hits. Nope. Okay, can't really fail the charge.
Combi Scorcher.
Oh, Combi Scorcher. He does make the charge of, 2 hits there. Or 4 hits rather,
Yeah.
sorry. 5's to wound. Got 2 wounds, -1 to the save. He takes 1 wound on the way in, but otherwise is unaffected and does successfully charge. Who's charging next?
We will do. We'll do the. Well, he can't fail, so I'm just going to.
Yep, Iron Priest just moves in, so
Yep.
he's charged.
Is that enough? I'm just wondering if I could put Bjorn in over here.
Or is it a Bjorn versus Gazgul thing? Is that what we're thinking?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Wow, what a
I
battle.
was thinking that, but he won't fit through to Truck and the boy, unfortunately.
Ah, yes, good point.
Yeah.
He won't get that.
Which is a shame.
It's
Yeah.
a big shame, but you know that's just how that is. Okay, so I might put him into. I'm actually gonna do a multi-charge, so I'll put him in here so he can go for the track or this one.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. So he'd need like a what?
A 3.
3. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
fine.
easily makes it, so he's got some options there as well. What other charges have we got going on? No doubt Thunder Wolves over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna charge these guys in first.
Yep, to the boys.
Yeah,
So
so
let's just see if you make the charge, but he will get to snap fire.
Yeah.
Yes, you
See?
definitely make the charge, but first we're looking at 7 sluggers shooting at you. 1 hit, no wounds, and then there's a combi scorcher in there. 2 hits, 1 wound. Yep, takes a wound on the way in, but is otherwise unaffected, and then they move in for the charge.
Yeah, cool. So they kind of go.
And the second unit of Thunder Wolves
Could go over here.
Yep.
In fact, yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Okay, so I'm going to try and charge the second unit of boys. They'll snap fire as well. But can he make the charge? Just out of curiosity.
So I'd need a minimum of 5.
Got a 10, so he'll definitely be making it. Unless he's weirdly wiped out. 1 hit. 1 wounds. No wounds there. So all the Thunder Wolves do make it in. Snap
That's a
fire.
Scorcher as well.
Ah, yeah, the Scorcher, of course. 4 hits. 2 wounds. Does fail 1. So both Thunderwolf units have lost a wound apiece, but they do charge their targets. Final charge of the phase. The Rune Priest also wishes to join the melee with the War Boss. Can he make it? 8, that will do it. We're in the assault phase, people, and the Dreadnought here opens up against the War Boss. 4 attacks on the charge. Right, he rerolls once because of Bjorn.
I can't.
Dear.
This is
3 misses.
this is getting outrageous.
Oh, wow, only 1 hit.
Okay,
It
fine.
is.
So it's strength 10.
Okay. So it's a 3 to wound. He does wound. War Boss is doesn't get his invulnerable save because that force field, cousin
for
force
ranged
was
weapons.
just for ranged weapons.
So yeah, it is. I think it's a -2. Yeah, it's a -2.
Right, so this is the Great Wolf Claw, is it?
Yep.
Okay, so it's -2, so he does get a 6-up save. Oh, weird. Okay, it was a 1.
Cool. So it's D6.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
it is D6 damage though,
Uh-oh.
and he's only got 4 wounds left, this
Yeah.
War Boss.
Uh-oh.
A simple 4 or more seals the deal. A simple 4 or 2, okay. 2 wounds down,
That's right, you still
living
got-
dangerously.
you
He
still got
does still have a
few
potential
attacks
of Bjorn, the Iron Priest, and the Rune Priest though. So who is striking next?
Well, yeah, let's go with the Iron Priest in that case.
Okay, Iron Priest. Iron Priest now striking against the War Boss. Can he finish the War
So-
Boss off?
3s now. Rerolling 1s.
Rolling once. 1 hit.
What is happening?
Oh dear.
So with the strength 8.
It's 3s to wounds. It's got the wounds. It's a -3 save, meaning the War Boss does not have a save. Is the damage a flat 3 on the Thunderhammer? I believe it is. The War Boss
he
falls.
dead.
He is
Ah,
dead.
That's
It's
that's
official.
Super stressful.
It's official. The War Boss is killed. What's happening next?
So we'll go. Then we'll do Bjorn into this truck here.
Bjorn
Then.
into the truck.
Cool. So
5 attacks. He hits all 5
So
times.
strength 13.
The beast will be wounding the truck. Truck toughness is 6, I believe, so it's 2 to wound. He's got 4 wounds. And the minus?
4.
Okay, then he's got no save. And the damage?
I believe it's D6.
Okay.
So 4, 6.
How many wounds has that truck left?
Eight.
You already lost 3 anyway.
No, I hadn't.
Oh, did it not?
Yeah, no.
Ah, of course, okay.
Yeah. So I needed
2.
I needed
and it's
2,
dead.
and it's dead. Boom.
That'll do it.
That will do it, folks. It is destroyed. Now, does it blow up?
That's a great question. Do I roll?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah.
It does blow up. I should also say, because people will only comment, does the ramshackle work as well? And we should check if it's D3 or D6 damage.
Ramshackle does work if it's damage of more than 1.
Yeah.
But it's on 6s.
Sure.
So I could.
So let's see, is it D6 or D3 damage?
D6.
Okay, it is D6. So the first one where he did 2 wounds. No. The second one where he did 4 wounds. No. The third one where he did 2 wounds. Does it? Well, now that means he's lost 6, 7 wounds by that point, and then the fourth one where he's done 6 wounds. Oh, no, it does destroy it, and so it does blow up.
Yep.
Okay, Beard, what's the radius and mortal wound outlay here?
Have a look.
Gazkul is also within that range.
So it is. Roll d6. Yes. 6 inches suffers D3 mortal wounds.
That is going to be an incredible amount of models. Just before we do that, let's roll the 5 dice for Unit 1 for the burner boys inside the truck. On 1s, models are removed.
Yep.
They're all fine. And the second unit, 2 are killed from the second unit. This is it, an extraordinary explosion here. It's D3 mortal wounds on every unit within 6 inches. That actually catches all of the Space Wolves units, most of the Orc units. This boys unit is just out. So, rolling the D3s.
Okay.
Right. So
Who first? Who are we rolling for
let's
first?
just go around this way. So
Right,
the
Rune
priest,
Priests. He takes a wound.
Dreadnought,
The Dreadnought takes 3 wounds. The Iron Priest takes
a cocked dice.
2 wounds. Okay.
Bjorn,
Bjorn takes 2 wounds. The first Thunderwolf Cavalry unit takes 1 wound. The second Thunderwolf Cavalry unit takes 2 wounds. One had already lost a wound on the way in, so that would mean one is slain. Okay. Now we've got Gazkul, Uruk
so should
Thraka.
I roll for them?
Yeah, go on, you do it.
Because that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
But is that the rules?
I think it has to be the person who rolls
because
the
then you can
command
use the
point
command
thing,
point
right?
if you want
Yeah,
to, yeah.
so
Sure.
Right, so first, Gazkul.
Thraka, yep. That's 2 wounds from Gazkul, Thraka, leaving him on 3 left.
Yep.
The Big Mech. 1 wound from the Big Mech, and then finally the Orc Boys unit. 3 wounds, so 3 Orc Boys are killed, and then we have the Battle Wagon. 1 wound. Wow, what an explosion. That was quite the explosion, folks. Oh, the complete destruction. Now we are going back onto the normal combats. We've got the 2 Thunderbolts here attacking the boys.
So we'll start with the crushing force.
Okay,
Okay.
lots of hits.
Roll.
It is, what's their strength? 5?
Yep.
So it's 3 to wound. He's got a full house of wounds there, 4 wounds, and their armor save is only a 6+.
Yep. So it's -1.
So it's no saves, that is 4 Orc Boys slain.
Alright.
We then have the
Power sword.
Rune Sword.
Sorry, the Frost sword.
Blade, yes.
We'll get there.
We got
we'll
there
get there.
eventually.
Yeah.
2 hits. 2 wounds, that will be another 2 kills. Cleaning these orcs up, no problem. We have then Thunderhammer.
Yeah.
2 hits.
Rerolling ones.
Yeah. 3 hits. This is 2's to wound. 3 wounds, and it's -3.
Yep.
I believe that will be everyone dead, because even the Nob here won't have more than 3 wounds.
Yep.
It's a damage 3 weapon anyway, so here, all white. Final Thunderwolf cavalry unit now against the second Orc mob.
So pressure claws.
3s with running 1s. Bjorn giving his bubble. No, okay. But then still 3s to kill. That's how you do it. That is 5 dead Orcs from that unit, and that leaves only 1 left and the Nob left, and we've still got the Space Marines to strike.
Yep, so the swords.
Rune swords. Frost swords even. 3 hits. That's another 2 wounds. So 1 Orc is killed, and then the Nob is left with 1 wound, I'm assuming. Then we have the Thunderhammer. He's got 2 hits. This is 2s to kill. He's dead. He's done it. Both Thunderwolf units have destroyed both of the Orc mobs. That's significant. The Space Wolves starting to take a dominant position in the centre of the field. And with nothing left to hit back, because all of the Orcs have been slain that were in combat, that actually marks the end of the turn.
So I'm going to do some consolidating.
Okay, some consolidating coming up. But did you get any points this turn? Right, so he had a bit of a dud draw. Are you going to discard any of those cards?
Yeah, I'm going to get rid of Defend Objective 4.
Okay, so he gets rid of Defend Objective 4, which would have been this one, forcing him to go back, so we didn't want that anyway. So that's the end of turn 3 for the Space Wolves. I think it was good enough in the end. He has killed an awful amount. The Orcs now, with Ghazghkull Thraka at their head, will have to get a significant counterpunch to remain within the game, but if they do it, I'd say they'd probably take the game. Don't forget, he's still got 1 mob of boys still in here. 2 units of burner boys, Ghazghkull Thraka on the boards. Let's see what he does. It's turn 4 for the Orcs coming up next. And just before we go into turn 4 for the Orcs, it should be noted that with the companion moves after he's slain all of those Orcs in combat, he's now gone into the burners over here. Rune Priest has gone into the burners over here. This Thunderwolf cavalry unit has also engaged Ghazghkull. So that helps reduce charges against him in Orc turn 4. Let's see what Joe does to retaliate coming up next. Turn 4 now, he's got Secure Objective 4 still in play twice, Defend Objective 2 and Secure Objective 5. Movement phase complete here, turn 4 for the Orcs. The final mob has gotten out of its truck. The truck has then moved towards the Thunderwolf Cav. The battle wagon has come out to play, as has this truck. And more importantly, this truck over here has finally got Objective 4. That is guaranteed 2 points at the end of the turn. That would give him a significant lead in terms of the Maelstrom. But I think, as we've all guessed, the real winner of this game will be who determines this combat, who kills who in the centre of this Orc village, as the blood mixes with the barren wastelands that is the Orc planet. Well, let's find out. It's shooting, a very little bit of light bit of shooting coming up next. Let's see what he does. It's big shooter time into the Thunderwolf Cav. That is this truck here. He's got 1 hit. He's got no wounds.
Okay.
Slugger time.
Yes.
From the boys. Who are they firing at, Beard?
Same unit.
Same units. Okay, so that's a 2-man unit here. Should be noted, one of them is on 1 wound.
5s.
Okay, he's got 2 hits.
2.
He's got a wound to save, or 1 is slain.
Yep.
1 is indeed slain. Okay.
Scorcher.
Combi Scorcher. D6 hits. 6 hits. Cheeky, some would say.
Some would say.
5's to wound though. It's got a wound to 3 up. Storm Shield passes.
Okay.
No problems.
Big shooter, same unit.
Big shooter into lone remaining Thunderwolf. Pack leader to hit. It's a failed wound.
Okay. And then for that truck.
This truck
Can
here.
I shoot any of the HQs? I guess I have to go for that Dreadnought over here, right?
Yeah, all of the characters in the Space Wolves are currently engaged by the Iron Priest, but he is not the closest model. So yes, the Dreadnought or the Thunderwolf, this Thunderwolf Cavalry here.
Yeah, I'll go
would
for
be
him.
your only option.
Yeah.
Okay, so Thunderwolf Cav, lone gunman. That's 1 hit. That's no wounds.
Okay. And then just a pistol from this guy.
Pistol from the mech. Okay,
Yep.
he's firing at
This
the
front,
Thunderwolf units. He's hit. He's
What a
wounded.
legend.
He's failed to save, so one is now on 1 wound there because they took a wound previously with Overwatch Fire. So that's the shooting phase done.
Yep.
It is now, of course, the all-important assault phase. We may as well go straight into this, Beards.
Yep.
Who's charging what?
So the truck's going to go into this.
Okay, do we have the Overwatch?
Yeah, crit grenade.
No, okay.
Rerolling ones.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you were the
Wow,
it's a
that's
hit. Can he wound? It's a 4 or more. Yes, he can. Okay, and with the minus
1.
Okay, so 5 or more. No save, and it's D3 damage. Truck takes 2 wounds on the way in, but does it make it? On a 4, yep, that will certainly make it into the lone Thunderwolf pack leader. Smash, ramming speed. Okay, second charge.
The
Boys into the
unit.
Thunderwolf cavalry. Okay.
Can you Overwatch?
He can't, he's already engaged in combat with Gazcall when he piled in. 4, 5, 6, 7 absolutely makes it. That will get pretty much everyone into strike distance.
Yep.
Okay, let's move them in and come back to you. Finally, we got a truck over here into the Rune Priest.
He can't Overwatch, can he?
No, he's already engaged, piled in. Yep, that's a success. And then the Battle Wagon also wishes to join the melee. And he makes it 2. And he's got the Death Roller, right?
He does.
Okay, and he even rolls the dice onto the enemy unit. Very nice. It's the Wrecking Ball moment, trying to make it a hit on 5s and 6s here. 3 attacks against the Pack Wolf leader in the assault phase.
For Miley!
For Miley, he gets a single hit for Miley.
She did come in.
So the Wrecking Ball is strength
Like a wrecking ball.
7.
Yeah.
What's toughness?
5.
5, so
It's 3 to It's a failed wound, folks.
Oh, Miley.
Should I? No, it's only 1 damage.
So it cannot kill him.
Damn you!
Alright.
Damn you, Miley!
That's it.
Damn it!
Miley failed.
Right,
Who are we
I'll do
attacking with next?
So I'll do the Battle Wagon next, just because it's close on this page of contents.
Okay.
So we've got 6 attacks.
And Death Roller.
Yes. So the Death Roller, essentially add 3 to hit rolls with this weapon. So I'm hitting on 2s.
Cool. And there's no maximum attacks that you need to make with that weapon. It
Just says add 3 to hit.
Okay, so then you're hitting on 2s with the Death Roller. Makes it really, really good. Yep, that's 4 hits. Okay, and the strength.
Strength 8.
Wow, okay, so it's 3s to wound. Okay, if there was a minus, probably doesn't matter because he's got storm shields anyway, but just incidentally, is there a minus?
There is a -2.
Okay, but 3 up storm shield saves on 3.
Was it just damage 1?
It is damage 1, yes.
Oh.
It's failed 1. Okay, so 1 had already lost. 1 was on 1 wound, remember?
I think that's... Oh, yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's 1
so
is dead.
that is 1 killed actually. The Death Roller does slay 1. Okay, and then we have...
Right, then I need to get some dice for the boys.
Alright, let's come back to now the Orc mob against the remaining 2 Thunderwolf cavalry. It's 36 attacks, but he's just got 30 in his hands right now.
So 3s.
Yeah, that's a good roll. Oh, wow. Okay, just 2 more misses there. The rest are hits. A sea of success there is what that is. Okay.
6 more.
6 more. That is another 2 miss, but another 4 hits. 5s to wounds. Beard struggles
Sweaty hands.
to embrace the power in his hands.
So sweaty.
I couldn't have picked that many dice up. I'm impressed.
Well, thank you.
That is... Can't quite tell if he's got.
actually
I don't
great.
think it's great considering the hits he had, but will be forcing 6, I think. Yep,
6.
it is 6
Yeah,
wounds.
6 wounds. After all that.
He drops 4.
Oh, I dropped 4.
2 there, so
Good,
1 is killed
one's
and
on
1
one,
has
2 wounds left. Right?
2 wounds, and then we have the knob
Yeah.
to strike.
So he's got 5 attacks. No, he's not. He's got 4 attacks.
Right,
So
so -1 to hit his claw.
yeah. So he needs 4s.
He's got 2 hits.
2s.
He's got 2 wounds. He's failed 1. The damage is D3, is it?
Yep.
So on a 3 or more, Thunderwolf Cav is there. He's got a 6. Yeah, he's done it. He's wiped the unit before Gazkul's even needed to attack. That frees Gazkul up. That is big, people. Yep. Okay, so we are assuming that Gazkul is piling in then towards Bjorn.
Yes.
Okay, we then have the last charger of the turn would be this truck here against the Rune Priest. So 3 attacks.
3 attacks. 5.
1 hit. 3's to wounds.
3's.
The Wrecking Ball's a hit.
Yep.
And it's a -1, is it?
-1. Yep.
Okay, so 4 up save on the Rune Priest. Yep, he's good. Cool. No problems there. Okay, so now the way it works is, Beards, because it's your round, you can pick 1 unit to strike first with the initiative, and then Bone will get to pick.
Okay.
Sure. Quick question: can I use heroic intervention now?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, cool. So I'll do that there.
Okay, but you can't move through enemy models though. So you would need to pile into the enemies which are right by you, which will be the Orc boys. If you're looking to try and tie up Gazkul, is that what you were doing?
Yeah.
Okay, so after he's piled in, what would happen is he has the right to pile in first with his consolidate with his Orc boys first, because they've just finished that combat.
Yeah, so it wouldn't work.
So yeah, it wouldn't work.
That's fine.
But it's a good tactic. I see what you're doing there. Okay, right. What are we doing now?
I do Gazkul.
Right, so he's using Gazkul now, okay, to strike, and he's striking Bjorn.
Yep.
Ouch.
So we've got 6 attacks.
Okay.
Hit on 2s. That's a lot.
Okay, a lot of hits. Wow.
And then it's strength 12, so 3s.
He's still 3s to wound though. Oh wow, okay, that is 5 wounds on Bjorn.
What's the minus?
What is the minus, Beard?
-4.
Right.
Okay,
so this is you get your 5 up ignore wounds
get my 5
though.
up ignore wounds.
Sorry, it's AP 3, not 4.
Right, so he does save on 6s then.
Yep.
Okay.
And then you get your 5 up.
And then he gets his 5 ups.
Yep.
So it's 5 that went through, yeah?
5.
5 went through. He's got a save. Right. And the damage of the claw
3.
is a straight 3. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12 wounds.
Right.
Okay, he needs 5s and 6s. Bjorn, unfortunately, is only on 4
Can I have
wounds
4 more
left.
dice, please?
White ones?
Yes, of course!
He needs a lucky roll here.
5 and 6s.
Stranger things have happened.
So I need 8 5s and 6s. No, actually I need 9
Okay,
to live.
to live, he says. Bjorn!
Nope.
No, not even close.
Not even
Bjorn,
close.
and he
cocked.
doesn't have the explodes rule, so
Can't do
oddly
anything
enough,
like
he is destroyed.
What a weapon.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Bones initiative now. We have the Rune Priest against the Orc Burner boys.
Not rerolling 1s anymore.
Okay, no, sadly not.
Strength 6.
It's got 2 wounds and the minus.
The minus for a runic staff is 1.
Okay, so I assume no save on the
6 up
Burner
saves,
boys.
yeah.
Okay, so that is 2 killed before they strike. It would then be Beard's initiative.
Yep.
So that would just be the Burner boys left for you to hit with.
Yep.
So they've got.
So they are in melee. They're 2 attacks each.
Okay, and do they get +1 with Gazkul?
They do because they're infantry.
Okay, so that's 3 attacks each. So 6 attacks.
Yep. Strength. One needs to hit first, so 3's to hit.
Yeah,
This
not
one.
bad. Okay, 5 hits. Strength is 4 and toughness is 5, so 5's to wounds. He's got 2 wounds and they are -2 to the save.
Yep.
So 5s? Nope,
No,
don't be 1.
no saves, oh dear. So 2 wounds left on that Rune Priest. He is still alive though. And are there any other combats? Well, assuming you did do your heroic intervention, you would have made it into the Orc boys before making it to Gazkul.
Yeah.
Or do you not wish to do that?
I think at this stage it's kind of superfluous.
Null and void, yeah.
Yeah. No, I probably wouldn't have.
Because
if I
you can
could
charge
do it,
next
because
turn
I can
anyway,
charge
right?
next
So,
turn anyway, yeah.
okay, fair enough. So that, I believe, marks the end of the turn. Morale check wise, don't think these Burner boys can die because you only lost 2.
They can't.
They can't fail. So no morale checks to make. This was a brutal turn for the Orcs. I think it's swung in their favour now. Did you get any points this turn, Beardy? Well, you got the 2 points for Objective 4.
Yep.
Did you get secure Objective 5? Where's that?
Objective 5 is here.
Right. Do you have more models within 3 inches? Yes, you do. So you've got that. That's 3 points. And defend Objective 2.
No, I think that's
no.
Objective 2, yeah.
Okay, isn't happening. So in total now, how many points are you on, Beard?
So
you're looking at 3, 4, 5, 6 plus First Bloods plus Warlords. You're looking at 8 points to 2 for the Wolves. Yeah, I think that might be nailing coffin time. We're in turn 4 for the Space Wolves, but this is a summary. This is all about honour. Honour for the Brotherhood of the Wolf.
Yeah.
So we're just going to do a rapid fire shooting and psychic phase, and then combat phase.
Yeah, I think. So first, I just want to, with the moving phase, just see how many wounds he gets back.
Yep.
Gets 1.
Gets 1 wound back.
So he's
okay.
on 6. Cool. Shooting wise,
You got psychic as well.
I've got psychic as well. Even though he's in combat, I can still cast.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'll do smite on the closest would be the Burner Boys, I guess.
Yeah, if you choose, because he's in combat with the truck or the Burner Boys.
Yeah,
so
cool.
Burner Boys, so smite.
No.
Doesn't go off. Got Jaws of the Wild Wolf.
Let's have a crack. Hang on. No, it doesn't go off.
Oh dear.
Cool,
okay.
that's fine. Okay, so the Burner Boys, this group is actually probably closer than Gazkul, so we'll do shooting, so 4 Storm Bolters.
Okay.
All hit.
All hit. We slay them. Their toughness 4, is that right? So that's no wounds then. If they're strength 4,
yep,
toughness 4, no wounds.
Melter.
Is a hit, would kill on 2s.
Yeah.
Does kill. One of the Burner Boys is dead.
Cool. So he's going to put a crack grenade into
Gazkul. Hits. Believe that will wound because it's strength 6, toughness 6. Yeah.
Yep.
That's a wound. So save for Gazkul at -1. Needs a 3. Takes a wound from Gazkul here
D3.
for honour. D3.
Oh god.
Could he kill Gazkul
with a
on a roll of a
Kill
5 or a
grenade.
6? A grenade down Gazkul's more. Yes! Gazkul slain with a single crack grenade from the Iron Priest.
It's clearly
That
landed
is
in
the
his
moral
jaw.
victory unto
Yeah.
itself.
He just leads forward and just kind of plops it in that jaw. And he just goes,
Does that put the Space Wolves back in the game in a funny way? Probably not. But it is interesting. Slay the Warlord there, and then we have a final Thunderwolf pack leader over here. What's he doing?
well, he's in combat.
Ah, yes, of course, with the truck. Okay.
Shall we move straight on to
So,
combat?
straight onto the assault phase or charge phase. What's the Iron Priest charging?
So he'll go into these boys here, I
Okay,
guess.
so you will have to
Why
suffer
not?
the Overwatch.
Yeah, go for it.
Beard,
Oh, yep.
Slugger time, Scorcher time, and how many wounds does this Iron Priest have left?
Looks like he has 4.
Okay.
Who can tell at this stage?
He's got 2 hits. He's got 2 wounds.
Yeah.
Iron Priest!
Loves
Both
it.
saves.
Love it.
Okay, Scorcher.
Cool.
6 hits.
What?
Oh dear.
Come on, Beard.
It's obviously not pleased
Sorry.
with the felling of Gazkul there. He's got 2 wounds.
Minus...
4 wounds, sorry, because the wound
Is
on
it-
4s.
is it -1?
It's -1.
So 3s. Okay,
He's
so he drops
failed
3 wounds.
That's 1 wound left on the Iron Priest.
Some
Oh, dear.
potent petrol with it.
Oh dear.
There,
Okay, but he makes it into the combat.
Cool, then we'll do Old Mate into these Burner Boys.
Okay, the
there.
Burner Boys now. D3 Overwatch shots. Remember, it's 1 for the whole unit, so that's 2 hits from each guy, so 4. That's 1 wound. That is a save though, and he'll make it in without having to bother rolling for the charge. Right, straight into the assault. Who are we attacking with?
Let's start over here with this.
Iron Priest, or rather pack leader into the truck.
So 4s. Not 1
No,
hit.
oh dear. Okay.
Okay.
Iron Priest.
Boys. 3s.
It's got 3 hits.
3
That's
hits.
nice.
Killing
2s to kill here. Yeah, that's 3 dead orcs, but they will get to retaliate. Okay, and then we've got the Dreadnoughts into the 2 Burner Boys.
So 4s. 4 attacks, hitting on 3s.
1 hit. Oh dear. He would kill 1 on 2s. He does kill 1 at
Good.
least, but unbelievably, he doesn't wipe the unit. And then the Rune Priest.
On the Burner Boys. Yep. Strength 6.
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Okay, and that would be 2 kills, I believe, because it's -1, right?
I think it's more than that. I think it's like -2.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, the burner boys are slain. It is now the Orc's turn to retaliate. He's got all of those Orc boys against the 1 wound Iron Priest. Well, he may just want to open with the claw if you just kill him quickly.
Yep, so
3 attacks now, because no +1 from Gazkul. He does hit twice, that's what he's looking for, and it is 2s to wound.
Right, get all the
I'll
dice.
use a command
He's going to
point.
use a command point, yeah.
Very embarrassing.
He's got it, okay, and the Rune Priest does... Iron Priest, does he have an invulnerable?
No.
Incident, okay, well fine, it's -3 anyway, so 5s.
Hey!
Made it! Iron Priest survives, looks like we'll have to be forced to use the Orc boys then.
Okay, so they've got, how many have we got? 73,
You've got 7 in there.
27, I think.
With
3
3
each.
attacks each, so that's 21 by the looks of it.
21, yeah. Look at that, 21, exactly. Alright, 3s.
Okay. He's looking at 5s. 5s to pull the Iron Priest down. That is
3.
5
4,
wounds.
5.
5 wounds, folks. 2 off armor save, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, it's not bad. And it certainly isn't bad because he survives. Okay, we've got a truck against the pack leader now.
Yep, so 3 5s.
2 hits. 3s to wounds. 2 wounds. Does
One wound
lose a wound. Okay. That is the end of the phase. I don't think the Orc War mob there can fail its morale check because they can use their leadership based on the number of models they've got, so they'll be fine. Interesting. Okay, well, it would be turn 5 for the Orcs next. Obviously, the Wolves didn't get any points that turn, but they did make some significant kills.
I got assassinate.
Of course, yeah, and you got Slay the Warlord. Okay, so put you on 4 points
So
now.
how many are you on?
8. 9.
Okay. I mean, look, let's be honest here. Even if you killed nothing and then I powered up and I just didn't have enough wounds or anything on the board, and it's the points at this stage which are going to do it. So
With
I
only
think
1 potential turn left.
yeah, exactly. That for honour, that was an excellent turn to continue. But this was actually done last turn, so I'm going to concede. It's been an excellent game as always, Mr. Beard. Thank
Always
you
a
very
pleasure.
much.
Well done, Mr. Beard. Well fought.
How good are
Mr.
the Orcs?
Bone. Incredible.
They're so good.
I mean,
Team, there you go. I'm going to say this. That was an epic game.
That was big.
It was such
I was stressed out.
It was so cinematic though at points. Now, I'll also say this though. You were extraordinarily unlucky.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
in your last game, you were extraordinarily lucky, and then it's just like either one or it's all or nothing with you.
And on demand, if you actually want to see me play with decent luck, you should probably sign up because actually my luck
it's
on
good.
demand is either good or average.
Yeah.
Whereas whenever we do Freeview, it's just like you know, people. I don't know.
It's like you're the punching bag of 8th edition.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's okay. You need 2 wounds. Once.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's average, isn't it?
Happens, right? So
Yeah, but so the moral of the story is if you enjoy this beautiful moustache and you'd like to see it doing well, you should probably just sign up to On Demand.
just be a boss.
Yeah.
Just be a boss.
Good
Yeah.
job.
Good job.
Mr. Beard, tell us about that game. Do you have a story about it?
It's very fun.
Yeah.
I think Bjorn's a beast. He did great. He man of the match for me.
Yeah.
I think for my
Trades are
lot,
so much better now.
yeah, much better. Mega Knobs, definite take.
Yeah.
Forwards, I think.
I thought they were great.
Yeah, not as expensive as I thought they were originally. They were great. It just need a big mass, really, just loads and loads of models. That's how Orcs win. Gazkul as well.
He is a monster.
Decent.
Despite what happened at the end,
That bubble's great.
he
Yeah.
is a monster.
And
Yeah.
literally, I like to think that you say like he lobbed it in. Actually, that Iron Priest, he came forward and just rammed it down his throat and shut his mouth closed and booted him on the ground as he exploded.
Well, I
Gave
don't
him
know
some
about that.
serious
I don't know about
indigestion.
Yeah.
So yeah, look, it was cool. It was very, very cool. Good to see the Orcs back. I mean, look, if we're talking about a 7th edition game, Orks versus Space Wolves, you all wouldn't have had a chance, would they? Wouldn't have had a chance. Now, granted, you weren't taking a filth list, but then likewise, you weren't taking a filth list. I think both of these lists were actually balanced pretty well against each other.
Yeah, me too.
And that's why we had such an epic game across the Orc village there.
Yeah.
So, folks, hope you enjoyed that one.
Didn't get to go back into his house because he's dead.
Yeah.
I know, look,
Well,
it's a bit sad.
maybe they can put his corpse in his house.
Okay. Okay.
He's dead corpse.
It's fine, a new war boss will arise.
Oh, the beard! You're going to take that, are you? So,
Cadmus died. He doesn't normally die. I'm from the stressed out about that.
yeah, he does usually survive. But you know what? The war boss died as well. It was an
The
eye for
shores
an
of
eye.
the Wild Wolf are shut today.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice little thing.
Just end it there.
On that note, folks, this has been the Spider, the Bone, and the Beard. And as Bone has said, if you want to go check out some more battle reports, sign up to On Demand. So you get a 14-day free trial, so there's no excuse.
And I'm actually very good on it.
He is, yeah.
Yeah.
We've got so many 8th edition battle reports on there now, it's not even funny.
Yeah.
So go check out the website, folks. So until next time, we will see you soon.